Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the T, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, right in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that high. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Yeah, that's my mission. Yeah. Watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah. Like a lot of things. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we ride. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
Hello, 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 my tea drops and tea sippers. How is everyone doing tonight? I know I'm late. I was supposed to be here at 10:45. I'm a late cooker. I'm a late cooker, y'all. So excuse me. I do apologize about that. But how is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I do apologize for being late, but I wasn't going to let the night or day go past without coming over here talking to my tea drops and my tea sippers. Okay? I'm not going to let that go. All right? So how's everyone doing tonight? Y'all know what it is. It's drinks in the chat. Now, I've been trying to drink stuff that, keep me a little bit more mellow. Okay? So I got to be a little bit more mellow. So I have the Smirnoff Ice Tropical tequila, pineapple, mango, and orange. Tequila, pineapple, mango, and orange. So this is what I'm drinking tonight, guys. They're good. They are good. People in the bushes, hit the like button. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. All things said on this channel are alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any news or any clip that you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Okay? We done got that out the way. Let me put on my thing here. Thank you, Linda Gamble, for coming over and getting the channel together. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Mary Langley. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, Linnell. All right. Hello, Linda. Fair Use Act. Well, let me pull this up, but they be thinking I ain't got no clothes on. You know how they'll do. She ain't got no clothes on. I got clothes on. I just got a, what do we want to call this? I just got a jumper halter top on. A jumper suit that, so let me not be too naked on here. Fair Use Act of 1976 is in the chat. Okay, let's see what else we got. Hit the like button on your way in, please, and thank you. People in the bushes, hit the like button. Okay. I said, let me get dressed today. My tea sippers, they don't be seeing me on screen. I don't be having on. I don't be want to come on here. I don't be looking decent. I don't want to be on here. Fair Act Use of 1976 in the chat. Got that. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, Drop the Tea and Drop the Tea 2.0, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels. Let's see here. And you guys know how y'all can support the channel by ways of a super chat, super sticker, cash app, however you want to support the channel. Let's see who else is in here. Hello, Charnel Monet, my mod, MIT Sipper. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to figure out how I can get mods on my other channel because it's not letting me do it the same way. And I don't know if it's because I don't have my 500 subscribers on Drop the Tea 2.0, but I'm going to keep working on it. Who else is in here? Hello, Diana Lily. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kenneth. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kier Barrel. Hello, Shaquanda. Hello, Teresa. My tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I did. I checked my email. I got them, Linda. Thank you. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Daphne, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Renee Hill, my tea sipper. Hello, Deborah, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Pat, my tea sipper. I know you're here on both of my channels. Let's see here. Hello, Olivia. I ain't seen you in a while. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Pat, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Did I get everybody? Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, Cynthia, my tea sipper. Hello, Carolyn, my tea sipper. Hello, Lashana. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys. Y'all see the title. Is Papoose ready to, hey, joy to the world? Let me know what y'all drinking in the chat. I'm mild right now, but I do got some cup water in the cut. I do got cup water in the cut. Is Papoose ready to walk away? Is Papoose jealous of Remy? Baby, Remy been out here doing her thing. Okay, Remy been out here doing her thing. Anytime she jumps on a beat, a track, it goes viral. Baby, Remy is out here doing the dang thing. Okay? I'm not gonna wait for 10 minutes before I start cussing or saying anything. But baby, Remy is out here doing her thing. Anything that she gets on goes viral. Baby, they giving Remy the love. The love, the love, the love. Crown Roy. Okay, okay. Papoose can't afford to walk away. Okay. Baby, I don't know what's going on, but they out here showing Remy so much love and support. And baby, we know who don't like that. Miss Claressa Shields don't like that, baby. She is the algorithm. She supposed to be getting all the attention. And it ain't, baby, it ain't working. We seen her over there punching that punching bag. How much she ready to knock somebody's teeth out. Girl. Oh, we're talking about bald-headed bitch in the corner. We talking about him, honey. We talking about him too. We talking about him. Now, she ready to knock somebody's teeth out. Now, why you keep putting up them posts, giving these people evidence on you that you are a violent person? You put up there, you want to knock somebody's teeth out. Who teeth you want to knock out? Say my name. You ain't saying it. Say the name. You ain't bad enough. You ain't gonna say it. You know you ain't gonna say it. You ain't gonna say it. Now, anybody, big money, is gonna be at the Knicks game. Baby, those tickets are $80,000 up to $200,000 for a Knicks ticket. Now, do you think Papoose and Claressa gonna be at the game? Do y'all think they're gonna be at the game? Do you think that Papoose was able to get some tickets, or do y'all think Claressa just went ahead and bought some tickets? Do y'all think Clarissa's gonna pay $200,000, $80,000 for a ticket? Let me know. Because they said New York ain't feeling Papoose and Claressa. Well, I would say Claressa. They're not feeling her. They're not feeling her. So she's back to, you said I'm glowing tonight? Okay, thank you, Tanya. Okay, girl. So I don't know. Well, maybe she gonna buy her and Papoose some tickets. You said nope. I heard people waiting for them. What? You said no way in hell I'm paying all of that money for a basketball game. Shit, I'm not spending that on a vacation. I heard that. But you know, Claressa is big baller, baby. She wants you to know she got it. She got it. So she might. But if she ain't got no tickets now, she ain't gonna be able to get now because they sold out. I don't think she got no pool like that. So we're gonna be talking about them, and then guys, Melody Cherie Rogers and Martell Holt. Where do we go from here? What is wrong with bald-headed bitch in the corner? What is the problem, sir? What is wrong? You ain't getting all you can get over there from coleslaw? What's the problem? BAN. Ooh, baby, look. You know what? Maybe he's sprung. Maybe he is sprung on Melody, baby. He wants that old thing back. Okay. Maybe coleslaw ain't giving what she's supposed to be giving no more. Maybe he didn't wore that thing out, and she ain't giving what she can give no more. Maybe he wants that old thing back. Oh, Marty Marr, ball hit the bitch in the corner. BAN want that old thing back. Because I don't know. What's the problem, sir? Would you miss being a high valued man? What's up? Why are you down the street from this woman's house, from Melanie's house? What's the problem? Why are you down the street? Oh, no. Nope. I am not. No, ma'am. What's the problem? What could be the problem with Martell? Sir, you didn't got out of not paying child support. You didn't got to be with the mistress, side piece, bed mattress, coleslaw. You got that. She'll pop a baby out anytime you want. So what is the problem? You didn't gave your kids up. You didn't did all that. So what is the problem, sir? Why can't you go somewhere and sit down? Hey, time with Twist, my tea sipper. Hello, Lisa, my tea sipper. Guys, what is the problem here? That's what I'm trying to get at. What is the problem? Why can't you just do what you're supposed to do in co-parent? Y'all don't have to talk to each other. Y'all don't have to do none of that. Something going on with the kids, communicate through the parenting app. But I don't think you won't even do that. But we're going to get into it. We gonna get into that, girl. Now y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of Love and Marriage Huntsville, but okay, that reunion, baby, some things were said on there, baby. You said, TK, get ready. I see another lawsuit coming your way, mama. Allegedly. What's going on with her? He said, oh my, the haters was hating on Mel today. It's crazy how, wait a minute. It is crazy how many females hate her. The one content creator, she was going in today so sad. You know, y'all know I'm a girl's girl. So, right is right and wrong is wrong. Again, Melanie cannot control what other millimeters do. Those are grown women. Grown men and women. Can't nobody control what they do. I don't talk about other content creators. They do their own thing or whatever. I'm not trying to get nobody's channel taken down. I'm not trying to stop nobody's bag. I'm not doing none of that. But, I don't know what it is. Do y'all really think that Melanie hurt Martell and he was in pain for 3 days? Martell goes to the gym twice a day. So Melanie that weighs $105, you think she really hurt him? If they were just, how you play joking with somebody, I don't think Melanie hurt him. He know Melanie didn't hurt him. But I think he's seen that child support thing and got upset. Well, not child support, that garnishment thing, and got upset about it. But see me, the gloves would have been off of him. The child support would go into effect. You cannot give a narcissist an inch, they'll take a mile. So you can't play with them like that. You can't say no hi, bye, play with them, no nothing. I'm gonna need all that. If I only can get $2K for child support, I want it. That's how I look at it. But hey, that's me. That's not everybody. That's me. I wouldn't have been trying to get no garnishment lifted up off of him. I wouldn't have dropped no charges on that BAN. I'm going for the gusto. I'm going for the juggler. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, he's not going to do it for you. So this is only one thing I am concerned about, and that is I pray Mel does not have to turn herself in and get a mugshot based on a false allegation, allegedly. Yeah, I don't want her to have to turn herself in because she worked so hard for 40 years not to be put in this situation. But if you have a warrant out for your arrest, you got to turn yourself in. You have to. Let her turn herself in. Let her get the mugshot, baby. I'll be making t-shirts, hoodies, and everything, making a bag off of it. I would. Baby, go turn yourself in. I will get my makeup and everything done, have my hair done and everything. I will go up in there, take the mugshot, let them have it. I will get some shirts and some hoodies. I'll make a bag off of it. Because people gonna buy it. Go get that money mail. Let them make posters, t-shirts, hoodies. Go do it. Yeah, I sure would. Oh, I saw all of that. I don't know what's wrong with these people. You remember the Cardi B situation? I see another one coming from my internet niece, allegedly. You said absolutely not. You said Melanie, do not do it. Y'all know if you got a warrant out for you, you have to turn yourself in. Yeah, you have to turn yourself in. If you got a warrant, there's nowhere around it. And I would rather turn myself in and to have to be driving somewhere and I get pulled over and get handcuffed. So I would there's no way around. If you got a warrant, you have to go turn yourself in. Um, but I will make the best out of it. I will make me some t-shirts and some hoodies with it. Because that's what they gonna do. They gonna have it posted all over the internet. So why not? You don't want to get picked up. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go turn yourself in. You have to go turn yourself in with the lawyer, get booked, get your mug shot, bail yourself out, whatever you gotta do, and go about your business. That's what I would do. Right. You remember that she came in, I think she was mine. And baby mail. Oh yeah. It is like lady told you I have a snake in me. But I didn't know I have a snake in me. Right, see, this is the thing. I'm just trying to think a little bit. Narcissists, y'all already know how they work. They will try to make you think that they didn't change. Y'all on the same path. We can co-parent together, this and that. And then they looking for one thing to take you down. You can't do it with them. That's why there would have been no grace with bald headed bitch in the corner. There would have been no grace for him at all. Nothing. Hey, Sonny. Now, this is the thing, guys. The reason why I'm telling Melody this is just my opinion of me, because if you got a warrant and you riding around here and you don't know where bald headed bitch in the corner is setting, soon as you pull out and start driving with you and your kids, police and pull you over, you got an active warrant. They taking you to jail. You don't want that. Hey, Jacqueline, my tea sipper. How are you going to get out of that not turning yourself in? There's no way around not turning yourself in. You don't want to get pulled over because you don't know where bald-headed bitch in the corner at. He could be sitting somewhere. He see her pull off. He can call the police and be following her. Okay, this person that DV'd me, she got a warrant out for her arrest. This is where she at. Blah, 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 this and that. Here come the police. Pull her over and take her in jail. You don't want that. Oh yeah, you know I can't slow around. I cannot stand the bald-headed bitch in the corner. Y'all know that. Hello, Sunshine Ray. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all know I can't stand bald-headed bitch in the corner. I had retired him, but since he want to come back out here and play, this is what it is. That revenge. Wait a minute. That revenge P would have done it for me. I would have never spoke to or never let him flirt with me. You got that right, baby. That would have sealed the deal right there. You with that revenge P, that would have sealed the deal. There is no more. Girl, he would be like a ghost. Y'all, come on now. We got 45 likes and 75 people in the chat. Can we get those likes up? Now, that's just me, guys. There's no more talking or anything anymore. None. There will be no more talking. No more friends. That revenge P would have did it. And me, I want to drop the charges on him. No, man. I'm just talking about me. Because you give them an inch, they'll take them out. I want to drop that DV off of him. A narcissist is a shapeshifter. Yes. I wouldn't have dropped that DV off of him. No, man. DV wouldn't get dropped off. I wouldn't have been telling my attorneys to go down there and not put no garnishment on him. Baby, I would have been garnishing everything I could. I don't care if he was a house was getting ready to get sold. I wouldn't kill a flying, you know what? I wouldn't have cared. Let's get those likes up. Thank you for pushing like on there. Thank you. What is Layla 713? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, you can't do that, guys. You know, you want to be cordial for your kids, but you have to have those hard conversations with your kids. You know, hey, me and your dad, we love you. Hello, Patricia. Mel better turn that lemon into lemonade. Don't worry about them. Pick me, full face. You said, wait a minute, don't worry about them. Pick me, full face, makeup, smelling good, have all local news there. Tell my story. Wait a minute. You said, tell my story when I walk out the courthouse. I would too. A girl, let me tell you, I would have a news station there while I'm turning myself in. Y'all ain't got to be sneaking around getting no pictures. Do a press conference. I would do a press conference. Do a press conference. Carla, if she don't turn herself in and she get in her car and drive anywhere, he is going to call the police on her and then tell the police where they driving at, and the police gonna pull her over, allegedly. I'm just saying. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Hello, Patricia, my tea sipper. Hotel feels that he owns Melody because she has 4 of his kids. He is not capable of love. He just want access to Mel and those 4-piece nuggets and money. He is a psycho demon. Yes, we all know that. That's why I wish Mel could leave Huntsville. No worries. I was late to that blind lady. 51 likes and 73 people in the chat. Let's get those likes up. But see, you can't play with nobody like this. You can't even say hello, hi, and you gotta, you know, make things plain to your kids. Me and your dad, we cannot talk to each other. You know, you gotta get, you know, have the hard conversations with them. I would not. You said I would not talk. Wait a minute. I would not talk. You said I would not talk. Not talk about that show or castmate on my Patreon. She has to move on as well, but that's just me. Okay, you Sonny? Yes. Hey, sweetness. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. You said I'm so disgusted with I know you not talking about Remy, but you said, you know, I'm not talking about Remy, but it's shameful what said about Remy. What was said about Remy? I'm gonna be talking about them in a minute. Give me a minute. We're gonna get on Claressa. We just talking about Martell Holt, aka bald headed bitch in the corner, aka BAN, and Melanie. We're gonna get on them. You said this should not. You said this should not show Mel exact. Right. You said this should now show Mel exactly who he truly is and what she is up against. For this, he said, from this point on, no mercy, no grace from me. Seek it from God. You got that right, Kenneth. What's the warrant for? The warrant is for DV. What is he saying? Hey, Laura, see my tea sipper. What's going on, girl? We got everything going over here. We got Papoose, Claressa, and Remy. We got bald-headed bitch in the corner, aka Martell, and Melanie Cherie. So we got a lot going on. What is he going in on Remy for? You said God is in the midst of the situation. Yes. Guys, we just, we got to learn, you think people have, maybe grew up after 5 years, going on 6 years of being divorced, and you just see that they're not, and that you see this person, I don't care if you got kids with them or not, they will go to the ends of the earth to destroy you, to take you down, to take food out of y'all kids' mouth. You're not paying no child support. You're not doing nothing. If I go down, who's going to take care of these kids? Sure not you, because you don't have the means to take care of them. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. You don't have the means to take care of the kids. So he's not thinking about that. So that's why I would not give no more grace, no more mercy, no more nothing. Nothing. Because he don't deserve it. He don't appreciate it. He don't deserve any mercy and grace that she's been doing. Okay, I have come up. I have come up to talk when you have the time. I will never go back on this. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link. 60 likes and 74 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, please, and thank you. Let's see here. Okay. Now, please, guys, don't say no content creator's name. You can maybe use the initial or something like that, or just say whatever. Just don't say no content creator's name, because I don't want to. He said I couldn't with him after he kept the clothes and kids' clothes and they bids. That's me. I know he was evil from then. Yes. Yeah, we already knew he was evil. Let me take this one out. I always thought she gave him too much grace in the first place. He said the minute he showed the kids that he was an asshole and they knew it, his grace would have been up. You got that right. I would film it too and have a big production outside the courthouse. Yes, that's what I said. Make it, make a bag off of it. Make a bag off of it. Make a bag off of it. I would be printing up t-shirts and hoodies. Here I go, right here. I'm telling you. That's what I would be doing. I'm telling you. Y'all keep hitting that like button when you come in. If you want to come up and say something, you can. The link is dropped for anyone that want to come up. If y'all want to wait to come up, let me know. We got 80 people in the chat. We should have 80 likes. But see, everybody is different. Everybody comes to their own breaking point in situations. Everybody comes to their own breaking point, like we were talking about deal breakers. Like, what's a deal breaker that may not be a deal breaker for the next person? You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah, let's keep everything respectful. Who is Kiki? Kiki, can I see your face and then you can come up? All right. Good. All right, here we go. Cause y'all, I don't, one time, girl, somebody came up here to hit their whole penis out. Okay.
Oh no.
Girl, they come up here with their whole penis.
Oh no, not me. Hold on, let me turn my. Can you hear my TV? Let me turn it down.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I thought I had it here. Okay. Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi everybody in the chat. I'm always in the chat. I'm Kakila, but I'll just put my name up as Kiki for sure.
Welcome. Welcome.
I'm always in the chat. I'm always here. Listen,
Thank you.
I just wrote in the chat. I would have been done with Martell when he took them kids' beds and kept her clothes and kept it.
What you
I
say?
would have. I would have never. He could never talk to me again after that. That's just me. Like I don't forget stuff like that.
Right.
That burns me, and that didn't even happen to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been watching. Um, I was watching.
Love and Marriage, How to Build.
LAMH from the beginning. I
Me too.
started. I started the mid part of season one, and then I had to go back and watch it. But I watched it from basically the beginning. I wouldn't. He has done so much stuff that we know. Can you imagine about the stuff that we don't know?
Right. Yes.
And also, I have to say this. You see how he lined her up with the
Yes.
cop down the street? You know what he could do? She can't see it. He could have lined her up for something worse. She could have
Right.
walked into something worse that could, God forbid, she could have never returned from.
Right. Because you see all these women are, with the domestic violence situation with their husbands, ex-husbands, and lovers and things like that. It's a lot of that going on now.
Yes.
I'm in Wisconsin. There was a man. She had went down there, got the restraining order, everything on him. That man found her, unalived her, and he was riding around. He had unalived her and put her in the back in his trunk, riding around with her.
See? And it's happening. I guess I don't know if it's because we have the internet. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, men been doing this to women, but now
Yeah.
that we have the internet, you see it all the time, and they have all these protection orders. All these they had a protection order. They had this other protection, all different type of. They in DV shelters. The- when I used to work at a shelter. I live in Houston now, but I'm from New York. I used to work at a shelter. The guy just got convicted. The shelter I used to work in, it was a woman's shelter. The girl, she was only 22 years old. She went to go meet the baby father outside down the street from the shelter. She was in the shelter for domestic violence because he used to beat on her. The baby was only 3 months. He killed her right there on down the block from the shelter.
See there?
And this happened 2022. He just got convicted. He just got convicted like this month. No, excuse me, last month in May. He sat on the island for 4 years.
That probably was planning when he get out what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Right. She went to go meet him. She went to go meet him. Ain't tell nobody. They can go in and out of the shelter when they want. Like after a certain time they can. She went. It was during the day. It was like around 4 or 5 o'clock. And she met him and he unalived her.
See, and Martell is I call him bald headed bitch in the corner. He is pure evil.
He is. He is, and I don't know what it is. It's something, but I feel if deep down inside him and what's his name? What's his little sidekick name?
Uh,
Uh, Coleslaw and the other little sidekick. She's an evil one too. Destiny. They will try to line her up. I see it.
hmm. Allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly, but yeah, yeah,
Allegedly. But I could foresee, and I don't even know why she told him she was moving. I wouldn't have told him nothing until I got almost there. I wouldn't have told him nothing.
I
I would have
think
waited
that
till the end.
Alabama is so different from any other states I've ever seen. Because I know I've seen somebody in Atlanta, another person that the truth,
Uh-huh.
ex-wife,
Oh yeah, the guy,
she moved,
yeah.
Brianna,
The one that got
she
the
didn't move,
twins? She got twins or something?
yeah, by Janelle.
Yeah.
She didn't move to back to North Carolina, South Carolina, wherever she was from.
Uh-huh.
Didn't tell them nothing. Didn't tell Janelle or LaTruth that she was moving back to her hometown. And then when they went to court, they just said, well, you just got to make sure that you get them, to their visitation. So she made sure
Yeah.
have a couple of hours to get them to the visitation or whatever. But see, me, I would have moved. I wouldn't even go to the visitation. I would send my cousin or my mom, my sister,
Yeah.
somebody to drop the kids off to him. He wouldn't see me.
I wouldn't even send my mother because I don't trust him with mom. I don't trust him around none of her family. He's so jealous and evil. Like he would try to do, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he's so mad that he's broke and destitute. He
right.
feel like he's supposed to be living her life, and in his sick mind, I really think he think that Mel's supposed to help him take care of that little boy. That little boy don't got nothing to do with him. I really feel like he feel like that.
Yeah, because I know one time she said they were. I think she was saying that that little boy. She don't say nothing to him. She's being mean to him. But if your mama don't like a person, right? Right, you don't even mess with their kids like that. They don't like each other. So why would I be trying to socialize or talk to your child
Yeah, because
mama, I don't like her and she don't like me.
yeah, wasn't I think somehow he was trying to bring the little boy around her or something. I heard. I don't know if it's that something like that. I heard. I
Yeah,
don't know, but he play games like that. I could see him doing that. Like, oh, here, hey Mel, look, this my son. Mm-mm.
no,
She can't play with him. She
no,
cannot play with him. The way he lined her up with that arrest when he was down the street waiting with the cops. Yo,
yeah.
oh no.
That's it. That would have been the situation where he would let me take me and my kids' beds and their clothes and all that. That would have been
That was to me. That was like to me. That was it for me. For me, for me. I just it's so many other things that he's done, especially like with the
the revenge.
with the revenge P and that little his little bird that he got on his side. I'd have been had somebody beat her up. I'd have had somebody beat her up, tear all that little bit of hair off her head. I'd have hired somebody to do her in. She would have been scared to say my name. I swear, yo, the way I wouldn't care. I got money. I will hire somebody to do it to her because she's just so disrespectful and the way
Yeah,
she disrespect her kids. Like I know I wouldn't. I know me. I know
and then
me.
and I think he brings her the kids around coleslaw just to piss
To,
Mel off.
to spite Melody, yeah, to spite Melody, and to be his slave, to be his Sealy, because
Yeah,
that's all she is to him. She's just his Sealy.
right. And
That's all she is.
he can't get no more high value women because they already know he broke. So that's over for him. He not getting no more.
Yeah.
And the status that he had, he'll never get that back.
Never,
Never.
never.
So
He's been exposed, just like Pap.
yeah,
They so similar. You see, they both got gambling problems. They both ain't got no money in a small and like in a small amount of time. You see how quick they fell off without their wives.
right. Yes.
They
And they
so
coming back.
similar.
And look how they wives it just blossom without them.
Yeah.
Just doing their thing.
And look at they side chicks. Look how they side. Well, Clarissa got a look. She got her little fighting thing going on, but that's all she could do. If Clarissa ain't have fighting, she would be a Walmart greeter. Okay, because we know she's slow. If she ain't have fighting, that's what she would be doing. And everybody, she couldn't even make it to the cash register.
Right.
Okay, she would be a straight Walmart greeter. That's what she would be.
she on her way because all these petitions that people get out for her, and the boxing commission meet on Tuesday about her. I think it's Tuesday about her. The commission is going to meet on Tuesday about her, and she's still out here talking about knocking out people's teeth allegedly. The banners up. And
She said she's going to get close to. I don't mean to, cause she thinks she's going to get close to Remy. Are you? She like, she need to go outside and touch grass. That's how I know she's slow and don't think in reality. Where you think you going to get up on her and touch and punch her? And in this today's society, you think somebody going to square up with you?
right.
And you know what type of background Remy is from. Like,
I said that she
like
we already know what happened to the last person.
yeah, and that was her friend. That was her real friend. That was her friend.
That's why I say she don't think she just
She been in the she really think like I be like she really is slow because I'm like, do she really think she gonna get close to her to even do that? And
right.
even if she was to get close to her, you know, she got ooders around. She got ooders all around her.
And then
You
first of all, her security is not going to let you walk up on her.
That's what I'm. They get the security and the ooders. She got ooders all around her. I'm like, why you think? Why you think? That's why I think. I know that's why Pap don't bring her out when he in New York. I know he don't bring her out because he embarrassed of her. But I really don't think he bring her out because he knows somebody might do it to him. You see when they come up here. Well, I don't live in New York no more. I'm in Houston. But when they come up there, I don't never see them with their jewelry on.
Nope. And then she been said that she carried 10,000 or more in her purse.
Yeah, and when she said that on I don't mean to scream, I'm just loud. When she said that on Melissa show, I was like, oh my gosh, she's an easy lick. Do she not notice people at the airport?
Right.
Airport that'll tip her or that'll tip people off like, yo, she getting off the airport, she getting off the plane right now. She here, she in Terminal 4. Like I said, she crazy?
I think she probably thinks she could knock these people off or something.
You saw what happened? I don't know. What's that rapper that came up here? That happened a few years ago. He used to be down with Jay Prince, some young rapper. Oh my god. They took his watch, they cut his face. They did this in the middle of Manhattan during the day.
Oh wow.
Oh my, I can't think of his name. He was down with Jay Prince. It was he's not from Texas though. I think he's from Alabama. Something Jay. Some young not NBA young boy. It wasn't him. But he came up here. He was in the middle of Manhattan. He was with some other rapper from New York. They was just in Manhattan and these dudes ran down on him. This was in the middle of the day. Okay?
Oh, wow.
Yes, they took his Rolex. They tried to take his chain. They couldn't get the chain off, and they ripped his face.
Oh wow. But see, she thinks she tough.
Yeah, I'm like, where? It sounds like
And
why?
Papoose be telling her better not to do that.
I think he be hyping her up like he's some type of god up here, and he's not. He is not. Remy got more street cred than him. I know that for a fact.
So he don't got no street cred?
He not. I ain't gonna say he a punk. He's not a punk. But I ain't never heard him. He's not a punk. I never heard him being no punk or nothing like that or whatever. But I ain't never heard about him putting no work in. I ain't never heard about him putting no work in. Never. Never. That's not the first time Remy, did that to somebody. That.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the word at somebody. She been in the streets. She's only she's probably like 2 years younger than me. But we grew up in the Bronx together. She grew up in Castle Hill. I'm from Soundview. I will not say Remy been in the streets. This before rap. This before she always been involved. And she's been in the street. She is a street person. She's changed a lot. I will give her that. She has changed a lot. She changed for the better.
Mm-hmm.
But Pat know what type. Come on. And Claressa sitting there running her mouth. She don't know how bad it could get for her. She come running up here, or just not even running up, just like she need to stop. And he keep putting a battery in her back. He's not going to save her. He's not.
Oh wow. I,
He's
I,
not going to save her.
I don't think he's gonna do anything either.
I'm
What we
surprised
doing
he.
here?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Pamela.
Hello, ladies. Hi, Dr. T. Hi. And you know what? I'm so glad you guys came up on this conversation because it was this disgusting live with BT. I would never, ever, I'm going to unsubscribe to him because the things that he said about Remy is disgusting. It was a lady, he was bashing, saying, oh, I don't understand why she won't get a divorce. This is, and as a divorced woman before, this other lady came up and broke it down to him, said maybe the reason why they probably not doing it is because of financial reasons and custody reasons. They don't want that want her around the golden child. He act like he don't understand that. He act like he don't understand that. It's like, to me, I thought this man was, supposed to not be biased. This man is something else. It's like I'm on the chat saying she got to do what she got to do as a mother. I said protect her assets too, but as a mother.
Right.
And he act like he don't understand it. This lady was trying to tell him it can take up to 4 years. It can if you don't want your child, because once they go to that divorce room, he can get custody of her. And like she said, this young lady said to him, what if this man go to the store or anything and leave her with the child even a split second? This lady doesn't have it all upstairs. She
She sure
don't.
don't.
And little Remy look just like Remy too. I'm telling you, this lady is evil. And he act like he don't understand that. Oh, why? Oh, she must be still in love with him, and all kind. It's not about that.
But
And then,
this is
and,
the
then,
thing.
and I told him, I know he probably seen the comment. I said, you know what? You pay you pay since you want them to get a divorce so bad. You pay Papoose every month. Then you go pay him then. That's what I told him. Cause I'm a New York, I'm a Brooklyn chick too, and I was about to give it to his blood clot on that thing. I
See,
really
this is
was.
what people don't understand. He don't really got no income right now, and we got to keep forgetting. Remy did get that allegedly that 30 million, and we know Remy ain't spent no 30 million in no 4 years. So he knows she has that 30 million. Also, well, it's probably a little less than that probably now, but she ain't spent no $30 million. She got that. Plus, she's out here doing movies. She has her network, and she's doing other stuff. So if they get a divorce, do you know he could probably get alimony from her and
And child support if they get
and
if like if
yeah, shit.
if they
Hell
do
no.
split custody, like when he have her, he could get child support. But the bigger picture of it is this man up here running his blood clot mouth. And this was making me pissed off with him. You're not even thinking about the little baby. This girl is not sane. What you
Right.
mean? Why it taking 4 years? She don't want her. Maybe if he had a different woman, it might be a different situation. She don't want her.
Remy,
She don't want to
Remy,
risk it. That's
Teresa
what a
DeVore.
mother do. If I have to be with this me married to this sorry ass man for 10 years to protect my child, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. That's what the fuck he need to be talking. I don't mean to cuss drop the T, but this man got me tight tonight. He got me very tight tonight.
And see, I'm going through a divorce myself, so I already know what time it is. I already know what time it is. It takes time when you have access and things like that. It takes time. It just not like people who don't have anything together, don't have stuff tied together, don't have kids together. It takes time. You can't just
Cause he moving reckless out in these streets. You can't tell me if he having his way, he won't bring that child. And then this is his dumb ass going. Do you think he would bring the golden child around? If he walking around saying that's his love of his life or whatever you want to call it, why not?
Right. I think he would. And then
He
this
would.
is another thing. Y'all keep forgetting. Y'all remember Rissa said that she tried to offer herself twice. Y'all forgetting that part.
Yes. I just learned about that about a few months ago. I did not know that.
She said she tried to off herself twice. You think I would leave a fucking kid with her? Baby,
Yeah,
no.
I didn't know that about her. That's when I knew she was really crazy. I said, "What?" I did not know that about her till like about 2 months ago.
Yeah, she said that she tried to off herself twice.
That's crazy.
Well, I know I'm not going on his live no more because there's no sense of reasoning with him. Because I'm like, obviously, you don't even give a damn about the child, then, bruh. That's what I want to say.
And she would be so jealous of that.
I think like people who have never been married or been through a divorce or going through a divorce, I don't think they know the ins and out of it and the depths of it. When you have kids and stuff, your kids have to go to counseling.
And that's why this lady was trying to break it down to him.
It's a
Because
lot.
I was divorced first before.
Yeah,
So,
that ain't no easy thing to do. It's a lot.
and the lady was trying to explain to him, but he sat on he think it is his way or the highway. And I'm like, I've been divorced before. I'm on my second marriage, but I know what it's about. Because I didn't want to give I wasn't giving a dime, okay? And but the difference is, my first husband wasn't running around with no crazy woman either. I was like, protect the child. I'm down in the child. I'm like, what about the? He ain't really elaborated on that. It was mostly the lady was trying to explain to what's going on, and he still said, "Why they don't take 4 years?" Yes, it do. When the next person got a crazy woman, it gonna take 4 years.
And then the same thing with Candy and Todd. They were celebrities. Well, she was a celebrity, and they got a divorce. And the thing is, Candy was willing to give him stuff because she had a lot of money. So she was like, okay, we need to get this over with. You know, she didn't care about she did the custody. Todd didn't have a crazy woman that he was with. So the kids were okay, with being with Todd. So she had no problem in that avenue or what have you. He didn't get child support, but he got, I think it was 100,000. He got to keep some of the cars. It was something else that I guess Candy was like, go ahead and let him have it. But Remy don't have the money that Candy had. Where on the other hand, Todd had things going on, businesses. He owned his own a house and things like that. Pat doesn't have nothing but working at the radio station 2 days a week. And I guess he is CEO of Win or Lost Records or whatever. That's all he got. So,
but you don't gotta take my word. You do not have to take my word. You could go.
I was over there. I understand. I was over there too. And oh my God, I even came up on a panel to try to explain the
So
difference.
that was you then. This is the young lady I was talking about. Because I was in the chat saying, won't you pay him then?
And so I was trying to explain because he has a bias. He infiltrates God with a lot of things. Okay, I understand how you trying to educate people about God, marriage, men, women, things of that nature. I even told him, I said, listen, I was married 43 years. You can't top that until my husband passed away 7 years ago.
Yeah, this is the young lady I was talking about. I don't mean to cut you off. This is the young lady I was saying you was trying to explain. Please.
I was trying to explain to him that variable, but when you have, just like Shields have, selective hearing, You hear what you want to hear. You believe what you want to believe. I even walked him through how Papoose had put out a video that was not included in the love and hip hop scene on how he was singing to her, how, well, she was singing to him during their first dance. And I was explaining to him about the connection between how Pap and Remy engaged with each other as opposed to how he engages with Shields. But he don't want to listen to that. He has already made up in his mind how he see fit for them.
Okay, well, you
'Cause
think maybe he doesn't understand because he's never been married or went through a divorce?
he don't like Remy.
You didn't say
Exactly. Exactly. That's how I feel. That's why I said I would never come on his never. Cause it's like it was like a rim match, if you ask me. And
Yeah.
then he's delusional talking about Papoose. Y'all always you want to blame Papoose. I'm like, what you mean? I said he was cheating. He was and then he was cheating on Rim while she was in jail. And I think I told you this story before, but I said allegedly because I don't want nobody. I told you about what I know about this chick in Connecticut, allegedly. That
yeah,
I
you
know
said well, we
personally.
knew he was cheating on her when they was allegedly on Love and Marriage. I mean, Love and Hip Hop, New York, and things like that. Allegedly,
I brought that to his attention. I'm like,
Yeah.
who knows? And she's my witness. I said, Pap kicked that off. I said, you cannot blame Remy. I said, I can give you some interview footage on when she had been home maybe a year and how they was doing their when she was in the studio with Fat Joe and they was working on that All the Way Up album. I said, I was trying to get him to understand. I said, this has been his MO before they got married, before she went to jail, after she come home. I said, when you have to come home to a bank account that's empty, you got properties in your name that you have no idea where they come from. When you show up at your in-laws house and you got to fight people because they're talking about why she here and they've been doing XYZ, and she had to literally fight people knowing that she can end up going back to jail because that's a violent act still.
right?
I'm like, when you have to tolerate so much just to sit on your hands to not get in trouble, yes, you're going to see some things, go through some things just until you get off papers. Because you don't want to come out or have people thinking violence is your ultimate end goal all the time. And he was milking it for every chance he got. And I was trying to explain to BT about that, but we don't know. She ain't never said that. She ain't never turned around and talked about no other woman. Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
She turned around and said in that video, she said, he's your next come up and you ain't the only one.
And I know Carissa's like, well, who wins the other one? She said, you got to find that out on your own. Do your own research. I was on that line.
Yes, sure did. And see, and then she went quiet. After she said what she said, Remy went quiet. It's
Right.
like, okay, I done put it out there. I don't have nothing else to say about it. But what she did tell him, when she came back with another video, she said, every time my name is mentioned, I'm going to drag you. If you don't want certain stuff to come out, keep my name out your mouth. And I think when she said that, I do believe that's when he did that NDA. Because after she said that, they stopped calling her name out. Even though Shields was doing some subliminal stuff, they kept her name out their mouth. And I think that's where that NDA came in, because there's some stuff that Remy is sitting on that he don't want let out.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Remy ain't told us everything. I think I think it's loaded. If they say her name, I think she's gonna unleash. But I think something went on behind the scenes. The reason that Remy's coming out here with these raps and stuff, I think something else can happen.
Shields been okay. Have y'all seen the video of her in her pajama party?
Yeah.
Shields' pajama party?
Yep, I think that.
Okay. Do you know that was after Remy had her birthday party and they was up in the Hamptons partying, and she had her pajama party with her girls?
Yeah.
It's almost like, I'm the leader, follow me. And it gets annoying. It gets aggravating. And he was more manly when he was with Rem than he is right now. He's like a little pet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because he don't have no money.
You is right. You is right. I think is a Remy bashing campaign, and this is what I don't understand. You want to preach godly. I'm gonna say allegedly, but you sure enough be flirting with the women. Is that godly? Like,
Well,
my
I'm gonna put it.
opinion.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm one that he couldn't touch with a 90-foot pole. I mean, I try to give respect where respect is due. And when I even came on, I told him I respect, because he did make a couple of points before I came up that he was talking about, the bond of marriage. I understand that part. I understand you read your Bible. I get that. I gave him that, and I said that. But then when I went to explain, all of a sudden, you don't want to hear. If I'm not bashing Remy, he didn't want to hear that. He did not want to hear the fact that Pap may have done this or Pap may have done that. Kenneth, what you say? Yes, he does. Oh, shaking my head. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I was ready. I was gonna go there.
But
anyway.
sometimes
I was a witness. And she's not lying. I was a witness. I just came off of that chat. I'm a witness.
I dropped down because my mouth. I know my temperament. First and foremost, I'm not gonna sit up and let an unauthorized person send my blood pressure up, make me come out of character, to where we end up going back and forth into a shouting match, because I'm not going to be responsible for the stuff that come out of my mouth. That's just me. I'm an Aquarius, and I would take you to hell and back. Even the devil don't want me down there.
Woo. Woo.
Yeah. So it's better for me to pull back my reins and disconnect myself from a person that can turn around and take you there. And that's what he doesn't think before he opened his mouth. He doesn't think before he decides to uh, side with reason. We're not here to judge anybody. But the
Right.
fact of the matter is, when the facts are out there, you can only speculate on what is being presented in front of you if you are not on the inside day to day watching every move. I'm
Right.
not a camera. I'm not a fly on the wall. I'm not a roach in a corner. I'm not an ant on a windowsill. We're not doing that. And I refuse to let him and his antics take me there. So what do? I remove myself from the whole equation.
But I
Yep.
thought
And I came
the
down too.
panel,
But I told him he need to pay Papoose. Won't you pay him?
and the purpose of the panel is to listen to everybody's opinion. That's the purpose of it. And try to come to some common ground. Um, both of them, are married. Both of them shouldn't be sleeping with nobody. But I understand, Remy. I didn't gave this man everything. I come home, I got zero. I have to work my way back up. Okay, you was cheating before. Okay, I gave you mercy and grace. And you kept cheating, you kept cheating. Then when you went and spent all the damn money, you don't want to pay a bill and you want to live off me. No, you're not none of my
Oh,
child.
he said that he said Papoose was paying the bills. Yep.
What else we paying?
That yeah, he did. I said, he said because he was the head of the house. Or I said, I said when you. That's when I went into breaking down them details. I said when you have to. I said when you go to jail and you come home and your bank account is empty, you got two properties that you have no idea where they come from, and the only reason you know about them is because some mail don't come to the house, and you like, where's this address? Where did this come from? Why is it in my name? Then when you go to your in-laws, and then you over there, you got to fight people. Then you got to think about how to re-up. I said, if it wasn't for her having some properties prior to her going in, she wouldn't know where to start with income. And it's a good thing that she got the people, Fat Joe, the Terror Squad, 50 Cent. When they come through for a sister, they come through for a sister. Look at where she's at now. They got New York with this new tune, and I heard that he couldn't get tickets or something to go sit.
To the next game, game 3.
Yeah, to any
Those
of the games, to
are
any of the
high.
finals.
The tickets, what, some 80,000, 200,000, and well, you can't buy any anyway because somebody went to go look them up. They're all blacked out, so that means there's no seats, not even nosebleed seats. You paid to get that.
Her, French Montana, Max B, they did a whole video shoot right outside Madison Square Garden,
Yeah.
right there at the Penn Station. And they had a really good turnout. Plus, she had the golden child there watching her work.
Oh yeah, I think that. Ooh,
And
it was about to explode.
the thing is, he can never say that she's not a mother. He can never say that she's not doing what she needs to get done. I got 2 videos of some old interviews, and I was explaining that over there on how Pap and her engaged with each other playfully and on the air and stuff like that. She holds him account. She was holding him accountable, and she let a couple of things, come out. You can tell. But he was respectful. He monitored her. He watched her. She uplifted him in certain areas. She didn't bash him or nothing like that. But they was going back and forth with each other. You can see the originality, the authenticity, the genuine of their basic relationship back then. Now, what happened between then and now remains the ultimate question of what happened behind closed doors, what she continued to tolerate and what she didn't. When a woman checks out mentally first, that's it. You get nothing else.
Right.
Because the next step is out the door physically. And he wasn't understanding that part. But he wanted to hang on. That's why he chose to sleep on the couch.
Until Remy, he fell asleep with that phone and seen that he was on there with Claressa.
And that was the downfall. And I'm going to tell you how good of a woman she was. You have to be a hell of a good woman, excuse my French, to notice that your Cartier jewelry is missing, because you know every piece of jewelry you have. Because if you notice, she's very coordinated. So when she's looking for a piece of jewelry and it's not there, there's nobody else in the house but me, you, and the baby. I know the baby ain't in here taking my stuff. So then I have to pack all your stuff. She ordered all of those boxes, all of those bags rather, from Amazon. She put all his hats in one, all his shoes in some, his pants in one, his shirt. She took her time and went through everything and folded them down and put all of that stuff into bags, those storage bins, bags, and put them all stacked neatly in a whole room. So all he had to do was to come and get his stuff.
Well, he still ain't came and got it.
Well, according to her song yesterday, come pick up your clothes.
She still ain't came and got the stuff. It's nice
No.
that she better than me, because I would have put that shit in.
Well,
And that was a year when she said that. Now this is going on too.
That shit would have been in the trash bag.
how can you pick up something when you have nowhere to go? Because the picture that he just took, what was it, today? Looked like he was standing outside his mother's house. And when he was talking about Go Knicks, he was in somebody's bedroom. I think it's his mom bedroom or one of his bedrooms. Could have been when he was a kid or whatever. And it doesn't look like an upscale, where you have your own. If you watching the Knicks game and we in 2026, everybody got a flat screen TV that sits across the wall. You're not watching something laid back on a sofa, like Shield's house, I put it that way, because she finally got a sofa and the TV up. Now, you're not relaxed like that. So apparently you at your mom's. If you got properties, when you go to Vlad TV and you talking about you got properties, where?
That's what I thought, that he would at least go and stay in one of his properties.
From my understanding, well, if you can't pay your bills, you lose your place. Because Rem said that he was supposed to have gotten an apartment not far from her so that he was able to take the golden child to school or pick her up from school. So I want to know what happened to that place, if you had that place. But if you're not paying your bills, you don't have a place.
Right. You're right about that. Where is? And then another thing that's weird to me.
I can't say rabbit ears TV.
You said the rabbit ears? No, y'all did.
Kenneth,
Hit that like button. Hit the like button.
Kenneth said rabbit ears TV.
Let me get this one super chat. Lashonda, thank you for the Lashonda, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh God.
You know that's a shame. And then he won't even, and then if you ain't got no place to stay, you stay with your mama. It would look like he would want to go stay with Claressa. And that's another thing. Why won't he move in with Claressa?
Girl, that's a tragedy waiting to happen. And somebody did mention that. Somebody did mention that. Remember over there on his, they asked, I asked that question. I said, I asked the question to the panel, which I already know the answer to that. But, you know, you throw a I do them subliminals too. So the subliminal questions out there just to see the reaction of people. And I asked the question of why he don't think, why he doesn't live with Shields. And
Right.
somebody was like, well, first of all, he's still married and it don't look right.
It don't look right. What are you doing now? What's the difference? It don't look right now. What's the difference here?
Wait a minute. But Pam, back me up. Did you not hear that?
Yes, I heard it. I heard it. And
Yeah.
this man here, I'm telling you, he say he don't agree with Papoose and Clarence, but to me, when I hear him talk, he more hit harder on Rem than all
Yep.
of them. And I knew it was going to be a day that he going to really come out his bag, and he did, because when he was running his mouth at first before you came on, and then you came on and you asked the questions that you asked, and he don't like a challenge either, because he really can't back it up. He really can't back up what he say.
Because he stayed quiet for a while. He stayed quiet and said that he was just listening.
So did somebody ask him, do you have some type of vendetta against Remy?
Well, let's go here. I'm going to answer that one. You know, he called himself the Battle Truth, and you know, he know quite a few battle rappers.
Right.
Remy is queen battle rapper. And I think he has a personal problem with that. And then Easy the Block Captain was one of the battle rappers that Remy took from one group and brought her over. That's what got her in the mess that she was in. What he don't understand is, allegedly, what he don't understand is Remy was ready to walk away until Pap put hands on him, which put her back in a situation to where they won't touch Pap, because Pap was her husband. She's not getting ready to let the streets do what they was gonna do to him.
Yep, I heard that too.
So now
I
you
heard
have
that
to
too.
stick me with. So now you done put me back in a pickle where I was just about on my way out, and you did not give me a chance to come to you to explain to you what and why a situation was what and why it was like that. Because your ego put you in a place to where you had to put your hands on somebody for what? Bragging rights?
Mm-hmm. Cause I heard on a live too one time. I'm gonna say allegedly on here, but I heard that it was one of Easy the Block's peoples. They was like he really had some he surrounded some heavy hitters in Philly, and they was gonna do the 1-2.
Yep.
But they only didn't do it because Easy told them not to.
Yep.
But I'm gonna say allegedly, but I don't know what I heard.
Yep.
And what my ears It's very clear.
Absolutely. And by him doing that, he put her back in a situation to where she couldn't, she had to, she had to put a curb on a lot of stuff where she was on her way out and she couldn't get out because he did that.
Okay.
And because her street credits, she had to own up to a lot of stuff and stay a little longer than necessary. That's why when she got out from under a lot of stuff recently, that's why she's not with him.
Well, I think that do he think they're together?
Ooh, easy? Nah.
Yeah.
No, he may have love for her, but no. Quiet as kept, and allegedly, I think she's either dealing with a baller, or from my understanding, is someone that own a restaurant or something.
Okay.
Big in a
I know who
restaurant.
you're talking about. I can speak on that. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
allegedly, but my husband is from Brooklyn, and he know the guy. It's a I
Mhm.
won't say his name, but you know they call him when you go to a lounge, but we call it a cafe.
Right.
So I'm just gonna leave it as that. My
Right.
husband know his mother
Mhm.
and him.
Did you catch what she said in the rap when she was rapping with French Montana them? She said they be in the club saying, "Come pick up your clothes." She
Yes.
didn't say I. She said
Okay, so
we.
when they said that, when I heard that, it made me think is the person. I'm gonna say it
Absolutely.
like this: is she did she was in a. It wasn't a video. I think it was last summer, her birthday last summer. She was in
Mm-hmm.
a lounge type. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
That we will talk behind the scenes. Drop the T.
Okay. Okay. Because she said it. She said the millionaire can't keep his hands off of her.
Mm-hmm. That baller couldn't keep his hands off of her.
Yeah. So the man must got some money, whoever she dealing with. He must got some money.
And they don't what they fail to realize is, see, she got her hands in a lot of kitties to where she's doing things and making money. Them ends are meeting, and they not. It's not coins. It's not chump change. She's designing for Daniel.
Oh.
Those jackets they had in that video, she
Yeah.
designed those. She designed those.
Oh.
And
Okay.
even Daniel was on IG and they was walking around, and somebody was trying on um a leather jacket, and they mentioned having one of those jackets like that, and he said no, those were specifically made and designed by Remy.
Really?
And he puts Remy up on a nice pedestal.
Yeah, because I think Clarissa Shields wanted to go there and get her a coat, I think.
Mm, it,
That's what
honey,
I think it was. She wanted to go there and get her a jacket as well.
she
But I
won't
don't.
get one like that because everything Rim has is designed. And Daniel will move, excuse my expression, as an old person would say, he will move hell and high water for her. He would.
And so that's
But
why I knew when Papoose was in that store, I knew he had to be in there with Remy. I know he wasn't in there just shopping by himself. That's
I'm
it.
gonna go even further than that. How do we know that he don't have fur coats or leather jackets that Rim designed and they sit in Remy house? We don't know.
Right.
We don't know what's going on with their marriage if they in uh, therapy or whatever. We don't know. There's a lot of couples that divorced and people get their stuff together and they end up back together.
Now let's just explore that. Do you think Remy will take Pat back after being with Claressa? And then she got on this internet talking about Papoose licking all on her stuff and all that.
I do believe that if he shows a change, and it's a lot, he's going to have to do a whole lot of changing. I do believe that there may be a chance. Anything's possible. But he has to come all the way correct from the gambling, the cheating, the bringing in the income, because what she's not going to do is go back down to square one.
Well, this is where I disagree on this one. We dare to disagree. It been too much disrespect, and did he allow this? Knowing that because the golden child is smart enough, she have to hide the best way she can.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I said I don't think so. My opinion, too much disrespect.
That's why I say it's a possibility. Anything's possible. We can't say what. I'm sorry, I was eating a tangerine. We can't say what the next person think, feel, desire, could tolerate, or just it could just flow like the birds out there. We don't know. They've been 20 some odd years in. And I'm gonna say it just like I said it over there on that other person's thing. I believe now he's sitting back looking that he fumbled that bag. Not a monetary bag, but the marital bag.
Yep. And then he was like, he's so thinking about money. What bag is you talking about? I mean,
So he think Remy is broke?
No, the marital bag. When I say fumble the bag, that's an old metaphoric saying about he messed up his marriage
Right.
because
I
of the
believe
cheating.
I believe he thinks CS got more money than Rem, because he said it in other lives. I'm gonna say allegedly. Oh, she got more
Um,
money. And I'm gonna tell you what else made me upset with him before too. Um, he was trying to say, "Oh, Rim should have came harder with the first of this track and said her name and this and that. She got to follow up." And I was like, "No, she don't. She need to focus on what she doing." And look what happened. It turned around by him in his behind because look, she got movie deals, the Rim Network, and she got other ventures. I
yep,
said she need to say what she need to say, but don't stoop, don't be like no clearance type. He wanted her basically to get down to clearance level. Wanted Rem
right.
to do that. He said that
What
on a couple lives too, and I was in the chat. I was like, no, she don't. Like she said, say her name.
what he failed to realize is, and what a lot of people fail to realize, Remy just made 46 years old. She's she got a good foot in the door at 50. She don't have her woman intuition and woman instinct tells her fall back.
And
You
let
don't
me
have
tell you
to.
how I know he don't like her, because it was another live he did it sometime this week. I mean, sometime either today or yesterday. He called Rim he said they all D-list artists. I said, so you putting Rim and Papoose all in the same boat. They all D-list. You don't see nobody asking her for autographs and them. He putting her on the same level as Clarence. That's how I know
Well,
he don't like
I
her.
would think, she no. I
Yeah, she said
A or,
that.
A or B, A or B. I ain't gonna say that she know D-list. No.
Yeah, he said it. He
do
said they
y'all know
all
she's up
D-list.
y'all know she's up for a BET award too, right?
Who, Claressa?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Remy.
Uh-huh.
Now how?
I
Now wait
can't
a minute.
I can't remember what she did some collaborations with a few people that last year.
Well, that's not gonna be good if they all gotta be at the BET Awards together.
Well, they was all at that fight, her security team is gonna be around her. Fat Joe gonna be right there. Um and now that she got Max B, he's home. French Montana, and you know who French Montana deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people over in Dubai.
Oh yeah. Because he got
So
married to that princess. When that lady right over there.
mhm,
Ain't she a princess?
mhm.
Yeah. So I don't think. Uh.
Like I said, she's got a lot of security. So when she moved, they move.
Yeah. So I don't think that. Well, I think Papoose. I mean, Papoose know what's up. I don't think she want to mess with him like that.
If you notice, he not outside.
Oh yeah.
He's not outside in New York. Jersey can hear New York celebrating. This basketball, they 2-0. So,
Mhm.
and usually every New Yorker is outside.
Well, maybe he been told something.
Could be.
Well, I told you a couple of weeks ago, because I'm from Brooklyn, and I told you a couple of weeks ago. I said allegedly, the streets in New York is talking, and they said all Remy gotta say is make that move if she wanted to.
That's it.
And then did she broadcast and talk about she walking around with all this money? But you notice that he don't take her where he from, like Brownsville and all them places. They always in Manhattan, and he looking clueless, like he don't know what's going on, where he at. Won't you take her? Won't you show her? What, maybe one time for that birthday party, but other than that, allegedly, won't you show him where you from? Because you on national TV saying this stuff, and you in New York,
Everybody else
like
outside.
and like in Remy voice, are you dumb? They watching this stuff.
Well, maybe she thinks she can knock them out if they run up on her.
I'm gonna tell you how they get down. It's not just one person. The whole block will rush you. That's what she don't understand. It's not Flint. She keep drinking that dirty water. And I'm telling you, and the reason why I'm saying this because I'm from Flatbush. I know how they get down. It will be a whole block. It won't just be one or two run up. It'll be block. It'll be women and men. And Papoose can't do a darn thing.
Hmm.
Well, he needs to be telling her to keep her mouth closed.
Mm.
Or she may not be listening. Now that could be,
Well, he done already said that. He said she won't listen.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
they got something to make you listen.
trust and believe.
You come out with all type of knots and bumps on your ass, looking like Woolly Lump Lump, like you've been in a fight with a gang of people.
Right.
You
Mm-hmm.
gonna listen. You gonna listen. Let me see what they saying.
I'm trying to pull it up and see what category. Well, I know.
So y'all think that y'all think that if Remy Ma and Papoose and Claressa and them all at the BET Awards, y'all don't think she'll try to do what she did to Alicia Baumgartner, run up on Remy? No. Okay.
I doubt it. I doubt it
don't
because she got so much
think she
backlash.
do.
She got so much backlash. I don't think.
You don't think she will? Okay. Because she keeps saying she want to knock somebody's teeth out. Who teeth you want to knock out? That's what she keeps saying. That's what she punching that bag, saying she want to knock out somebody's teeth. Nick said I live in Flatbush, and it's true. Okay. You said, let me see.
What's true?
That they will rush you.
Oh yeah.
Look, footage of Remy denying a. Wait a minute, of Remy denying a battle rap content creator a interview. I'm starting to believe it's BT who she denied. We have a personal issue with her. No matter what comes out, it's her fault. Oh, okay. The infamous. Okay. You said, yeah, it seems personal for you, Joy to the World. Claressa may run her mouth, but I'm sure Papoose has let her know what boundaries she best not cross with Remy, because the streets will clear her ass. Okay, okay. He said Remy is not nominated for a BET award, but Claressa is. Okay.
She collaborated with somebody. I'm trying to find it. Somebody was talking about that not yesterday, the other day. And I was trying, because I didn't know it at first until it came out. And I'm trying to see who was it that she collaborated with.
He said, yes, BT is getting on my nerves. I'm starting to dislike him. This CC named Keys played a video where Remy said Pap agreed with the relationship Remy had with Easy, the black captain, allegedly. Okay. He said head tap shade room and bail out. Wait, fall out. I think it's probably the song with 50.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
With 50. Now, one thing I didn't like that she said. Now, why are you putting people kids in it? Somebody said that she was saying Remy is washed up and broke. Time her son don't even got no lawyer. She needs to go get her son a lawyer.
Oh yeah, she did.
I didn't like that shit. What the hell you mean? I'm sure her son has a lawyer.
Well, she said that, and she turned around. Somebody was like, what did they say? Pat was held hostage or something. And she said, yeah, about my kitty, but she said the actual word again. And then she was like, oh, she was on Hood Champ. And they put her in timeout twice.
What was she saying over there?
What wasn't she saying? A caller came in. They come in. They didn't know that Asia Taylor was her alias in there. But who was paying attention to the comments? The caller called in before she came in, and they was talking about how she needs to clean up her act, and how they felt about her going up against Layla Ali and all of this stuff. So she jumps in the chat And the first thing come out of her mouth was, ask the caller, she broke, how much money she got. Then she turned around when they got to comparing Remy and talking about Remy and stuff like that. Oh, she a New York 304. And what she say? She got a son that's in jail for murder, and she need to, I'm sorry for using that word, but he in jail for that, and um he needs to get a lawyer and to try to get out of that, and the comments went in on her, and because he was trying Hood was trying to decipher if it was Crawford or her, and the way she kept talking, everybody was like, no, that's her. And they asked her about Pap, and she went in about, don't worry about him, and oh God, it's just, she just.
So I don't know. She always give, okay, even if she come in under A-list account, she always give herself away because she can't control herself.
Absolutely. I agree, Monique. Her mouth is really reckless.
So she thinks she got Pap whipped. Is that what she said? Pap want that money, honey. It ain't the cat, baby.
Yeah.
It ain't that. It ain't that. She's so young-minded.
Yeah, everybody in the chat was broke and need to get their money up, and don't worry about her. Why everybody got to talk about her, and yeah, it's like, oh God.
Well,
she pushed me to the point to where I had to turn around and tell her, look here, you silly little girl. Yes, I did. I said, if you spend more time closing your mouth and focusing on boxing instead of wrapping yourself around a man, you might have a chance of redeeming yourself. She didn't say nothing to me. She didn't say nothing back. She didn't say nothing back. But I did. I call her a silly little girl. Yes, I did.
I don't blame you. Because, honey, I hope Pat, well, he probably ain't going to leave no time so long as she got that money. Because I think she will lose it. I think she'll have a total meltdown if her and Pat broke up.
Hopefully he's pulling himself
like
away.
A dad to her. I think she has daddy issues.
She just got issues.
A lot of this stems from she has daddy issues.
She got issues, period. Daddy issues,
mama issues,
personality issues. I don't want to listen issues. Can't nobody tell me nothing issues.
Now I wonder. Now this is what I'm wondering. When they have this meeting Tuesday, I wonder if they're going to suspend her license.
Ooh, that is the
for her conduct.
That's the ultimate. Yeah, that's the ultimate.
I wonder if she gets the license suspended, she gonna shut up.
Girl, no. She can't help her. She can't help herself.
You think she can't help herself?
Even, I'm gonna put it like this. Even if she'd have come into the live, you don't have to respond to any and everything somebody say. You come in there, you listen. You come in there to listen, but when you come in there to gloat, and the only thing that pops up on your head is money, you have a problem. You have a serious problem. They're talking about your character. You talking about money. She's shown that part time and time again when they interview her when she's in a boxing ring from sparring or practicing or exercising or whatever. And they ask her, so what do you think is next for you? And instead of her answering, well, I may have a couple of uh, contenders coming up in the next 6 months or whatever, the person, well, me and Pat, we're going to have us a baby next year. And you got the journalist sitting there looking at you like, okay, that ain't what I asked you, but okay.
I don't think she knows how, because then when they asked her what she wearing, she goes into, this cost $90,000. This was
Mm,
$20,000. Instead of just, they're asking you about your clothing. They ain't asking you nothing about your jewelry or anything like that. I don't think she has not been trained how to talk to the media. She needs a media training. That's
I've
my
said
opinion.
that before. I said, well, um, her comprehension to a question is questionable. She don't quite understand because these are the only things that are flowing through her brain about.
But this is another thing I don't understand. Where's Win Records at and Salida Promotion? They don't come out here and try to say anything on her behalf. It seems like they're not getting her any type of training for media. They don't got her no PR team. Is it because the budget is short or it's tight, or what is it? They don't come out here and say what's next for her or anything. They don't. What are you? What are they there for? I'm confused with that part, because you don't
When
hear
your
Win Records say nothing.
when your overseer can't put out, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of something and see if you follow. Working with an autistic kid, and my supervisor said, whatever tools you need to help you along the way, let me know. Okay.
Right,
I'm the I'm the therapist over an autistic kid. So that makes me the overseer.
right,
So I'm observing what this kid needs to help this kid to develop into a productive person.
okay.
If I don't have to come out of pocket, but my supervisor said, let me know and we'll get it to you to help you along the way. We're working all as a team, right?
Right.
Okay. If I'm going against my supervisor and was like, no, she don't need all that. She don't need all that. Okay. Is that kid going to, and I'm not spending no money out of my pocket getting those tools, is that child going to produce productively?
No,
No.
because you don't have the tools to get him where he needs to be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I follow you. So Win Records, them, and probably Papoose is probably telling them, "Oh no, I got her. She don't need that. I'm a coach her. She gonna be good." So maybe he is telling them that she don't need it, or he's gonna give her the tools that she needs. So maybe he think he can do it. That's what I'm
Um,
thinking.
yeah.
He think
Because if you notice, she turned around and said he's the only one she listened to.
right. Well, see, this is the thing. Now we seeing that he slowed his own self allegedly, because when he was with Remy, he was always quiet. He was never on the internet like he is now, unless he'd be on there with Remy doing the stuff or whatever. And now that he's not with Remy, it's like this is a different person. It's like I don't know this Papoose. It's like when he was Remy, he a different person, and then the person he's now with Claressa is totally different from who he was with Remy. If that makes kind of sense to you, it's just not the same person to me.
Have you noticed something? Uh, the entourage that he was surrounded with when he was with Remy, he no longer had them people surrounded him
Right.
so that they can get on him about XYZ when it came to Remy. So he like, and I hate to put it this way, he like a nut in the wind.
Well, shit. I think both of them need some help.
Yeah. But
Both of
see,
them need help to know how to talk in public.
when
Not
she was away, she had her team. See, Remy has a really good team with her. Pond made sure she was surrounded with good people. And even though they couldn't control the marital part of that aspect, they still made sure that she was good. They probably was reaching out to him saying, what does she need? What does she have to have? XYZ. If they couldn't get it from her themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
And he no longer has access to those people that could guide him or direct him into leadership. So now, like I said before, he's like a nut in the wind. He's winging it. He's feeling his way through it. He doesn't have that. He didn't have sense enough to retain some of the stuff that was taught to him, dealing with management, dealing with how to handle things. Because if you notice, he's always saying, I'm gonna manage this or I'm gonna negotiate that. His negotiations, look at where they are.
Okay.
What he negotiated, look at the girl ain't she had a fight in what, February? Here we are in June. She should have had another fight either coming up this month or next month or the month after to close out her two fights for this year so she could focus on her two fights next year. And then that will close out that $8 million deal. The four fights, $8 million, that would be that. But his negotiation tactics is not, his leadership abilities are not what it is.
And I thought she had to do an album as well.
Now that part I have no idea, but folks had already told her go sit down somewhere because somebody did post up. Yeah, I think it was on a short where she's supposed to have been trying to do some kind of rap,
Yeah.
and I guess she must have wrote something, and they gave her a beat, and she was girl.
She was. I think I seen that. It was terrible.
I turned it off,
Yeah. I
and
think
I
that's
looked around.
Papoose.
Wait a minute, I turned it off, and I was looking around my room like, what else can I do in my room?
She cannot rap or sing. And,
No,
that's okay because she's a boxer.
that's not right because that's not her lane.
Right. But I think Papoose had hyped her head up that she can rap.
And he did that on, what's that little short lady name? That TV host show, oh, Tamara Hall.
Yeah.
When he was like, oh, she writes poetry. And okay, poetry is a lot different from is totally different from rap. Uh I can write poetry all day long. I can do onomatopoeias, I can do all kind of stuff. But can I turn that into a song? No, because you have to make sure those bars and that beat. You can make a poem into a rap, but you have to have the right beat for it.
Well, she said Papoose is the best rapper. So,
Girl,
and we all know that's a dang on lie. We know that's a lie. We already
now
know that.
I said
Right.
this. I said this a couple of few days ago. That alphabet that where he did the alphabet, that was the most strategic thing he could have ever done in his life. Now, he will always be known for uh, that alphabet thing that he did. But what he didn't do, he didn't market it and he did not push that to put him out there. But he would try to jump on someone's um, tune and collaborate. He could have marketed that whole alphabet thing, and that could have been his one hit wonder, and he could have been making good money just off of that, catching the royalties on that. But he did not manage that correctly. He did not market it correctly. He didn't do anything strategic with it.
Well, maybe he didn't know how. I'm thinking.
That's when you're supposed to shut up and listen.
Right. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. We got 88 likes and 123 people in the chat. Can we get those likes up, please? And thank you. Can we get the likes up?
So if you're not, if you think you know everything and you can get it done, clap my hands, say go at it, have at it, and see. And um, that was one of the biggest things that set him. That could have had his career to take off if he had marketed that correctly. Not saying that he don't know how to do some things, but could have been that could have been that could have set him up to where he was getting his own royalties.
Right. Maybe he didn't have the team or the people to point him in the right direction. I'm thinking.
He had Rem's team, but well, I'll put it like this: he had his set of team, he had his set of people, she had her set of people. If you seeing your wife, if you seeing your wife music take off, that's your wife. Why don't you confer with your wife and say, listen, I'm trying to do XYZ. What am I doing wrong? She could have turned around and say, you know what, talk with XYZ. Or she could have went to someone on her team and was like, he need to market this XYZ. Can you lead him where he needs to go to do XYZ?
Right. I don't think maybe he asked for help from Remy to get where he needed to be. Maybe he just wanted to ride on her coattail and not do what he needed to do as a man.
I agree, Monique. Monique said, I heard that Pat was set in his ways and that he wanted to do things his way. And I agree.
Well, evidently, you know what? His ways ain't working. And when you see your ways ain't working, you got to take another avenue here. Because your stuff ain't working.
He's 48 years old. If you've been in this rap game 30, 35 years, and your career is still where it was in the beginning, it's time for you to find you a 9 to 5.
Well, okay, wait. Ain't he
Mhm.
producing over there with Win Records? Is he producing?
Did you not hear what I just said?
Would you say it ain't working? It ain't working. I'm just trying
If
to help the man out.
I understand, if you, like I said, if you done been in this game 30 to 35 years and your career is
Ain't yeah, you need to get
still
a
at
new
ground
station.
zero,
Yeah,
you
you
need
need
to
to.
do something else.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with
Sit
that.
down, answer the phone, take messages, run errands. I don't care. Find something that's gonna put money in your pocket because apparently what you doing is not doing it. It's not hitting. And
Let's
then
see.
you to turn around and try to go at somebody else to try to. I can understand you out here recruiting. Even if you out here recruiting, you recruit that person and you send them to a team that knows that can get them done and let them see if that person is quality or not.
Yeah, I think he'd have messed up her career. Now maybe she can get by because she did say that she had made a lot of money and when she was 17 and 22. She got thousands of dollars from Gatorade, Under Armour, Dick's Sporting Goods. So she said she made a lot of money from those endorsements when she was 17 and in her 20s. So she said she got a lot of money from there. So she said she got a lot of money. So is she? So at this point, are you saying that you can go ahead on and retire and you'll be good without any endorsements because you got money from the endorsements before?
The thing is, shh, what stopped them from endorsing you is the key.
You,
Because I'm gonna put it like this: you look at Allen Iverson, the basketball player.
yeah.
Remember I spoke about him,
Oh
how
yeah.
he
I
went
remember
through
that.
how he went through some money,
Yeah.
and the they put Reeboks. They had it to where they knew he was gonna go through a lot of money, but they had it set 50 million to the side for him off of the Reebok endorsements.
But then did you hear what the deal he made with his wife? If he cheat, okay. So it was if he cheat, she get the money. It was something that she get the money. So when she
That was
did,
that was not that didn't have nothing to do with the money that was set to the side. That was the money he was spending then.
so what it was something with that, and so when he had spent all his money up and she got that money, they said she still gave him half of it because she knew that he had spent all of his money up. Something to that effect. I got to go back and look at it.
No, I get what you're saying, but he was still playing ball at that time. So he still had money coming in. But as fast as the money was coming in, it was going out. And that's where that money, the 50 million was locked was it was that was under lock and key. And he couldn't touch that money until he turned a certain age.
Okay.
So that money was set aside. That financial advisor he had, well, he looking like he's broke now because he is. He still got 50 billion, but he can't touch it till he turned a certain age.
He wonder when he
So,
get 50,
yeah,
but I think he's 50 and he got it.
yeah, that's why I came up,
Okay.
and that's because he's been living like a broke man for the last 10 years. Yeah,
Yeah. They said he did a lot of gambling and stuff.
yep, he did a lot, but he had to go and change his ways and had to do some things. Because honestly, I think he probably forgot about that. You know
The
how you
money
get caught.
thing,
Yeah, I think you get so caught up into your catch 22 that you don't think you know You think you done blew all your money.
I think
I
he
don't
went
even.
to rehab. Didn't he go to rehab
Uh-huh.
for his
Yeah.
gambling and stuff?
And he had to, and he came out, he started doing a lot better. Um, it sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to sit yourself down.
Yeah.
And by him living like a homeless person, because you lose, he had lost everything.
And I think didn't his wife divorce him?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He had a
Can we keep hitting that like button? Let me see. My opinion, I believe the suspension will calm her down because boxing is all she has in the internet money. But okay, so if Claressa gets suspended, put a 1 in the chat if you think that she will humble herself and calm down, or put a 2 in the chat if you don't think she's going to calm down and humble herself.
I'll wait till your poll come. I'll wait till your poll before I answer.
Okay. Okay, I saw the video they put him out and clearly. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, and clearly.
LB Ryder, he had to turn 50. He had to turn 50 in order to get that.
A school cafeteria. Oh, they didn't put a video out of mail? Okay. Twos. Okay, so we got 1-1, the twos. So y'all, okay. Sweetness with a 2, Shaquanda with a 2. Fresh, wait a minute. Fresh here, 368, 2. No, okay. Chevette says 1, 2. Okay. LBDA Writer, 2. Okay. London Brooks, 2. Ken of 2. LS 2. So y'all don't think she will humble herself when her career is going to crumble? Because I know she ain't. Well, look, I ain't in that lady pocket. Do y'all think she maybe made some investments to support her if she's not boxing anymore? Do y'all think she has enough money to keep up with her lifestyle if she's not boxing anymore? Do y'all think maybe she's made some investments that will take her into retirement and she don't have to box no more? Jacqueline says 2. He says she is crazy. She will crash out allegedly. Win records ain't nothing but a. What is that? What do you got in? Let me know what you're saying, like that blind lady. No, okay, fresh air. Okay, welcome. Well, this is the first time I'm seeing you in the chat, but welcome. You don't think she wants to box anymore? LS 1912. I don't think she wants to box anymore. I think she's ready to just go ahead and get pregnant by Papoose. Maybe she don't. Maybe that's why she acting like this too. Get suspended allegedly, so she don't have to box and she can go ahead and have them babies that she want to have. Maybe she don't want to box.
But there's a flip side to that.
What?
They gave her that advance money.
You think Win Record will come back for that money?
Mm-hmm.
But see, but this is the thing. If she's suspended, how can she can't fight? So what is she to do?
Well, then she have to depend on making an album or whatever. And if that flops, the only way she can get out of that contract, regardless of whether or not she can rap or not, is to put together enough music to give them an album, whether it flops or not, and she can turn around and it'll stand up in court that you didn't say that my album had to be hit #1 on the charts.
Well, I think it got to do something to make some money. It got to do something.
Do you know that's how a lot of artists back in the day used to get out of contract?
Oh,
They
no.
gave. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, no, they said that's what Drake is doing. That album that he made, Iceman, wasn't nothing. But he has to make those albums to complete that contract. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. I told you I was born and raised in that industry.
Okay.
No.
LB Ryder said if she comes down, I'll be a billionaire writing a hit song for Beyonce.
I'm done. I'm done. My son made some curry chicken. My son made some curry chicken.
Oh, okay.
And it was so good.
My 21-year-old, he gives him out. Did you cook today? I said, look here, we finna start having you cook some stuff here, so you know how to cook. But I love cooking, so I have no problem with it.
But you know what? Tell him to they got recipes and stuff that's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And the people will walk you through whatever. Because if it's something that I have never tried before, and it looks and it came out, the end of it came out looking pretty good. I would shoot it to like my family members and to see if it see how they like it. And I'll give it to my son too and say, and he'll go and look at it, season it pretty good because he know how I like my food season. He don't over season, he don't under season. And we'll try little stuff like that, but start him out with the YouTube videos to try to show him how to put together meals.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
And that would teach him, once he learn the fundamentals and get around in the kitchen, then he would be able to appreciate, then he don't have to depend on nobody to teach him nothing, because he'll walk around like he king of the kitchen then.
Yeah, but my oldest son too, he's like my pot roast I cook. He's like, yeah, his girlfriend does cook the pot roast. He said, but she don't cook it like you, and she don't season like you. I said, well, I'm about to come up there and show her how I cook it and season it and everything, and then she'll have it.
Do they have like the what is that like a slow cooker?
Mm-hmm.
The wide one, not the tall one, but one like you can do a roast, like you could roast a turkey in it. If they have one of them, if they have one that look like you can roast a turkey in it, it has the basket where you can put the meat. You can actually don't even have to use the basket. You can actually put the roast in there, put all your trimmings in there, add your water to it, so it'll steam and do everything.
Yeah.
And it'll cook itself. You might want to show her how to do that one or talk to her about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach her how to season it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, but
that steak pasta that was on, I think it was on TikTok. So I just made that. I made my own like cheesy, sauce and everything. And then I cooked some steaks up and then cut them up and put them in some cheesy pasta with the steak and stuff in it. So I just got done cooking that earlier. So they like that. They liked it. Let me read this comment here. What if all the female boxers boycotted and refused to fight her? I thought that's what they was doing, that blind lady. I thought that MVP was not going to let none of their fighters fight Claressa. or any of Claressa fighters. I thought that's what they was doing. Hit that like button, y'all. We got 91 likes and we got 119 in the chat. And remember, if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing to both of the channels, please and thank you. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me just read this. Hey, my sweet. He says CS ain't having no baby. Pap can't get her pregnant, in my opinion. Allegedly. That's what I think. Okay, we got 2. So, okay. She lacks discipline. I doubt she has or ever had financial discipline. Okay, London, I think that too. I don't think she thought that far ahead when she got all those endorsements to have a financial advisor, let her know, okay, we're gonna put this much money in this right here. So invest this, and then if you need to spend this is how much you can spend. That's what I, would be doing if I was her. Them endorsements she got, but we got to think she got those when she was 17, and then I think 20 something when she got those endorsements. She says she still got the money. She says she got millions. So, but my thing is this right here. You got millions. There's no way that I would have got a mortgage on my house. I would have bought that house flat out. The cars I got, I would have bought those flat out. I wouldn't have no mortgage or no car notes. The main thing you should have did was buy your house flat out. I don't know why you didn't do that, because that looked really stupid on the Breakfast Club when you said, Pat pays my mortgage, Pat pays my car note, he pays my car insurance. I don't pay for any trip or air. That didn't sound right. That didn't sound good. And I'm here to tell you, that did not sound right for you to be a millionaire and you talking about somebody pay a mortgage. You don't even supposed to have no mortgage. In my personal opinion, I would have paid my damn house off.
I agree.
I don't know why.
The house should have been paid off, and the only thing you should owe is your property taxes every year. The insurance should have been paid up every year. Besides your month-to-month utilities, and they shouldn't be that high, because if you out traveling and doing around, you shouldn't have, your bills should not be that high because you're not there most of the time. The other properties that she had, those should have been bought and paid for, and she will only owe property taxes on that. And if she's renting them, you gain your rent. That rent covers the property taxes.
Yeah. I don't know why she didn't. What didn't they? Wait a minute. I think somebody said when she got that money in the Olympics, she had. I think they set her up with somebody to help her out with that money. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because she got $50,000 for each time from the Olympics, and I think they set her up with somebody, but I don't know if she kept them.
I think no. That money, she blew through that money probably.
Yep. No, I did not see the interview for Daphne Joy. No, I did not. You can send it to me. This is my email.
You have Instagram too, right?
I have Instagram. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too. Drop the T with 2 A's. But I think I'm getting ready to change a little bit of my name. I'm just gonna have drop the and then just have the T. The letter T. I think I'm gonna change it to that.
Oh, for Instagram.
Yeah, I think I want to change it to that.
I'm trying to remember. I think I requested you. I think I'm following you, but I was waiting on you to follow back because I was going to try to send Because on my Instagram is J Lady Lane.
What is it? What is it?
J Lady Lane.
J Lady.
Mm.
What is it? What?
Yeah, on Instagram because I was gonna send those interviews over that they did back in the day when she came, just so that you can listen to see how they engaged and interacted and uh, how much fun looked like they was just so bubbly. You don't see that in him now with Shields. You don't see that.
You okay, it's drop the Teaaa. So it's 3 A's. But I don't see it on here.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go on Instagram.
So this is my IG.
Let's see.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Pat cares for her like that. And I think, like her friend said, that she's starting to notice that Pat don't care for her like that. I think she knows it and she feels. A woman can feel if a man is feeling you like that, and I think she does kind of feel that way. But she is not going to let us know because she don't want to get clowned on this internet, and she don't want to get told that we told her so. So I think that's why she's going to still hold on to him.
Let your people know that you're on your Instagram is drop the Teaaa. It's like 3 A's at the back.
Yes, 3 A's.
Mm.
Let me see. Okay, I just see. Okay, I just see. J Lady Lane.
That's me.
Okay, okay. I just followed you back. Linda, I don't see yours. If somebody is sending me something on Instagram, that's my Instagram right there.
Yeah, that way when some pop up, I can pop it right on over to you because I be having some all kind of stuff hitting me on Instagram.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm making sure here. Let me follow everybody back here. And I know that's me. Not let me see. Let me see. Making sure I'm following everybody. Okay.
My sweet said, if you change your name, do we have to sub again?
No.
Subscribe again?
No, you don't have to sub again. No, you don't have to sub again. Let me get into. I did want to get into um, some things here that I was sent. So give me just a second here. We're gonna be on here for a while. Thank you, Linda, because Linda sent a lot of stuff to my email. So let me bring this up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Wait a minute. So something is going on with Claressa. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Okay, so this one here. Now, I think with Boxing Ego, he is saying that Claressa wants to be Remy Ma. And what I'm thinking here is that what I'm taking here is that a lot of stuff that's going on right now, I don't think Claressa likes the fact that every time Remy drops a verse, it goes viral. And that Remy is taking over the internet because she's supposed to be taking over the internet. I don't think she likes that part. I don't think she likes this. So I think that's what Box and Ego is talking about here with Claressa. I'm trying to see where we're at here. Give me 1 second. Keep hitting that like button.
Yeah, because she says she's the algorithm, but it's like every time Remy drops something, she becomes the algorithm.
You could come back up if you want to, Pamela. You can come back up. Let me see. Everything was all good when the money was flowing. Now that the money is drying up, the fake love for her is gone. I think so. I think if Pat really liked the Claressa and he don't have nowhere to live, I think he would have moved in with Claressa. I think he would have moved in with her. Because you know how man is, they ain't got nowhere to go. They don't have no problem with moving in with your ass. But it's something about Claressa that he don't want to move in with her. It's something about her that he does not want to move in with her. It's something.
He says she don't listen and she crashes out.
He said she don't.
He says she don't listen and she crash out. And she said it herself. She was like, when I'm going through one of my tantrums, he's right there, or he'll just let me just go through my little thing.
Okay. All right. Let me bring this up here from Box and Ego. Let me come back up here. Now, this is a thing he put as that Claressa Shields wants to be Remy. We already know that. We already know she want to be Remy. But let me see what he's saying. Shout out to Box and Ego. Make sure y'all go follow him. So let's see what he said.
Whatever her name is now. Ressa the go. I'm calling you T-Rex. Mama call it T-Rex. I'm gonna call it Rex. You Rex. You forever Rex. Forever Rex. Forever and ever. Bro, you forever T-Rex.
Let me try to.
That little Kim. The moral of the story is this. You ain't licking this. You ain't sticking this. Bro, what female dances like that? I'm from the Bay Area, bro. I was at the club in the hyphy movement. So it got wild, but that was the fellas. The females wasn't.
Oh, we did see Claressa. Did y'all see Claressa doing the Look Him challenge or dance? How she was dancing?
Like, they wasn't going that crazy. They was putting a little sexy to it. I came up during the hyphy era, being in the town. Like, the females, they when that Mac Dre came on, they you got that Sylvester Stallone at Richmond. Ego, love your show. You're very relatable. Right? I don't see how Flint could be proud of you at this given moment. My region is proud of me because I came from nothing. I came from the gutter and I'm still here. Right? I'm not doing nothing to make my parents look down on me. You arguing with cousins and family members and ex-best friends and messy and sloppy and ratchet and ghetto, arguing with a legendary daughter of Muhammad Ali, Layla, arguing, coming for fans. It's looking bad, y'all. And she don't get it. But let's keep going.
Ridiculous how y'all can get so easily persuaded. People celebrate, oh yeah, she's finally banned. She's banned from boxing. Yes, yes.
It's funny, that voice she just did sounds like her singing. That's how you sound singing. You're trying to mock fans. Literally, you sound like that.
She's finally banned. She's banned. She's finally banned. Oh yeah, she's finally banned. Oh yeah, she's finally banned. Oh yeah, she's finally banned.
Why does she sound like a ghost? Oh, she finally banned. Remember, I told you Paul Bearer make a Undertaker. She's finally back.
Now, Claressa is saying that we don't celebrate anything when she does anything positive. If you did something positive, we would celebrate it, but you don't give us time to celebrate you because you always go and do something else stupid. To me, allegedly, you don't give people time to celebrate anything you do because all I see you doing is angry. Yes, you did get nominated for a BET award. I don't think you should get the damn BET award for the sportsmanship. What is it, sportsmanship? I don't think you should get that award because you don't show any good sportsmanship. You can't even cheer for the other boxers. So no, you don't deserve that award. And if they give it to you, it's gonna be a problem with that. Because they're already talking about boycotting your boxing match if you get one. So if you get that BET award, people are going to lose it. They're gonna be sending things to BET because you don't deserve that.
I've waited for MVP. Why'd she do that? She's finally banned. Weird.
She's finally banned.
I can't get this out of my head. Okay, one more time. I gotta hear it one more time. Well, okay, hold on. Let me hear the full thing one more time. I'll move on. Hold on. I got it. I can't. I keep hearing she's finally banned.
It is ridiculous how y'all can get so easily persuaded. People celebrate. Oh yeah, she's finally banned.
She's finally banned. Come on, Rissa. Look at her mouth. Look at her mouth. Why you got that Sylvester Stallone ad look to you? Let me tell you something, you know. I'm so excited, and I don't want to lose control. Why you got that? You do.
You see.
So yeah, big quote. Let's see. I'm
trying to go back a little bit to see this part here. I'm trying to go back here.
Hey, for floor seats. Facts. I done looked it up. Facts. What these people are saying is facts. So that's just the nosebleed. You're spending like $25K. Why would a celebrity? Wouldn't a celebrity, especially Claressa and Papoose, who seemingly care about their image, wouldn't they be embarrassed to be all the way up in the nosebleed? No one would even know they were there. And then the fans are going to be like, the quote, because they're in the same seats as you. So I don't know no celebrity that's going to be in the nosebleeds. All right, we got $2. She'll put on Klarna. Well, this is what happens when you're a married man. You got to pay for stuff. That's what the streets are saying, right? So them tickets are expensive. So we're gonna find out in game 3, and everyone's watching the game, so we're gonna see if they show Claressa on that jumbotron. Netflix didn't even show you on the jumbotron. So not only you can't go by yourself. What that look like, right? What you look like going by yourself, and he a lifelong Knicks fan. So y'all got to get 2 tickets. See, I don't really care about jewelry. I don't have no tattoo.
So this is another.
If you can spend $25K, you're gonna be in the nosebleed though. That's $25K just to be in the nosebleed.
So there are no more tickets. So do you think Pap and Claressa have any tickets? Do y'all think she's gonna pay $100K for tickets?
And then we're gonna be like, you just spent $25K on that? But Granny's in hospice? But that house is back on 7,000 tax lien? I don't know, man. It's looking shaky. I said, dear Lord, baby Jesus, is a fire. Yeah. Y'all got me caught up right to speed. $100K for floor seats.
Oh, hell no.
Facts.
Y'all think Claressa will
Facts.
pay
I done looked.
Was that $100K for 1 seat or that for 2 seats? Do y'all think she'll pay $200K for her and Pat some floor seats?
Doing anything to to dodge the accountability. It's weird.
So I'm gonna stop sharing it there, y'all. Let me get y'all reactions. Do y'all think? Okay, guys. So, do y'all think Claressa and Papoose can get seats? Do y'all think? Are they giving away any free tickets to Game 3? Or do you think Claressa will pay $200K for floor seats for her and Papoose? Let me see. Did I get it yet? Let me see. You said I tried watching him. It didn't work out for me. Tried watching who? You think you think he has feelings for Castor, but it's not enough to keep him happy or content. Okay. Callie, stand up. He said he couldn't even put me to sleep. She's gonna F around and find out. Yeah. Nope. No. Y'all don't think she gonna pay? No. The back taxes is $350K now. You said, Nitra said, yeah. So y'all think that she's gonna pay? Now, when is Game 3? Is Game 3 tomorrow? When is Game 3? You said she gonna be at home. Pap gonna be at his mama house watching the TV. You said if he finesses her too, she would. Monday, okay. She complained about a burger that cost $7, so she's definitely not paying for any tickets. Monday. Well, we shall see Monday. Claressa Shields couldn't pay for $8 flyer. I know damn well she can't pay $100,000 for some basketball tickets. Okay. But Claressa will try to, show out, because she a millionaire. Or she probably asking Pat, can he get some tickets? Now I do think Remy Ma's gonna be there. You said Monday? I think Remy Ma, Fat Joe, and them gonna be there. And maybe Remy, French Montana, and what's the other man name? Y'all think they're gonna set
Talk about Max B.
Max B, yes. Do y'all think that they're gonna perform?
I don't know if they're gonna perform. They may.
Okay. Do y'all think Remy gonna be there?
Of course, Remy gonna be there.
Well, I know Pat. Now Pat probably feel like if I was with Remy, I could be there. Mm-hmm. That's probably how he feels.
That's what I said. That's why I said I think he's sitting back like I fumbled this bag. I fumbled this bag.
Because Remy didn't put up with a lot of stuff for people. And he probably would have been in that house if Remy would have caught the text from him and Claressa. He would have been still on the couch, but at least he would have been in the house. Now that's just my personal opinion. He probably would have still been in the house. If she would have caught them text messages. What do y'all think?
I believe it.
I think that pushed her over. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 91 likes and 111 people in the chat. Can y'all hit the like button? Yeah, I think I believe it. He said her mind, she thinks she's a billionaire. Oh, Remy has season tickets. What? You know what? You know what, guys? Funny that y'all say that. I thought Remy and Papoose were season ticket holders. Now, I could be wrong. Because Remy and Papoose was all had floor seats. Now, did Remy have it with her and Papoose was ticket holders?
No, I think it's just her, Fat Joe, Terror Squad.
Well, I think when her and Papoose was together, I used to see her and Papoose down there.
That was then. This is a whole new program.
So he got rid of his ticket. He got rid of his damn ticket.
I seen something that popped up that said that he was banned or something.
Somebody else said that. What was he banned for? Monday. What is he banned for?
The finals.
But why would he be banned though? Is it something to do with Claressa?
I don't know. They just said that he was banned. I have to go back and look at that video. You know what? If I come across it again, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. And then I know, let me see. Trying to see. Did someone just send me? Okay, wait. Miss Little Bit 36. Is that somebody in the chat? But I just followed you back. Let me know. It was her +1. Oh, okay. So when you have season tickets, you can have a +1. Because y'all know I don't know. Was Papoose her when you got season tickets, can you have a +1 that come with you? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, and I think hers was ringside seat.
You said Pap don't have no pull to get nothing. Damn. I thought because he worked at the radio station that you get perks. I thought you get perks with the job. I thought you get tickets for stuff. So it was just Remy. Oh. So you can add on can you bring somebody with you? Can you bring somebody with you?
Yes. And that by that being her husband, he was actually her +1. So now I think it's her and Fat Joe, and they bring an extra person.
Joy to the word that you sent me. Did you send me some on Instagram? Because I got Lorraine. Okay. That man had lost all his damn perks. He didn't. Damn.
Now you see why I said what I said.
He done lost all his shit.
Yeah, you have to sit back. You have to sit back and wonder now. Man, I really fumbled this bag.
Well, you think maybe he's gonna try to convince Claressa to buy ringside seats? What do you call it? I'm trying to think. Season passes. Maybe he's gonna try to convince her. Oh, you said no with the season tickets. You have to purchase another ticket. I have I have season tickets for the Falcons, and it's only covers me. Oh, okay. He said, no, I'm not trying to email you.
It's
It's not
different
for.
for celebrities though.
It's different for celebrities. Let's see. Well, Pap, you out of luck, sir. You didn't mess up your plug for your damn for the damn damn
And
thing.
the sad part about it is Fat Joe is he's in cahoots with all of them that down there at Madison Square Garden. Um he even come up there where they're announcing. He got the run in the mill. He was sitting up there with Charles Barkley and the rest of them.
I see that. Damn, Pap, you done fucked up everything. What?
When you got them when you got them connects, you got them connects. And I know he's sitting back like everybody's everybody is out here celebrating the Knicks and he got to sit at home and watch it on TV. And the sad part about it is he's not even babysitting the golden child.
Now you know that makes no sense. And he begged for that child. So now since him and Remy ain't together, then you gonna have nothing to do with the child. Well, you know what? Because y'all know Remy was pregnant again after the golden child. Now imagine if Remy had two, and he don't want to have not even with the damn one. That this, I'm just telling you, I see this. Like I said, it's two different. It's like it's two different versions of Papoose. He has you know, when he was with Remy, we have that version of him, and then we get this whole other version of him with Claressa. I don't like the version of him with Claressa. I do not like that version.
I told you he's a Pisces. They got two fishes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And seeing with Remy, she's a twin. So you
Yeah.
got two versions of her as well as two versions of him.
Yeah, my sister is a Gemini, so yeah. He said his sister is a. Oh yeah, Remy told us about that, about his sister. Well, wait a minute, is it the adopted sister? I think he got an adopted sister too. I think he got one sister with his mom, and I guess the mom adopted another one or something to that effect. I know I heard Remy say that before. That's why Remy don't want her the golden child with him if he's going to be his mom.
Yeah, she keeps them. Keep that golden child far, far away.
Now I think now people were saying that Papoose mother them and sister them didn't like Remy. Is that true? Did anybody hear that? Because that was my first time hearing that. Didn't like her when they, you know.
No, I heard, but they don't. I heard the aunties and everybody else don't care for Claressa.
So the aunties don't care for Claressa, but the mother them and
Yeah, the family they don't care too much for Claressa. They just tolerate her.
oh, okay. Oh, you got to tell me, Shabbat. I got one. I got one, and I know I'm finding that out the hard way. The Pisces? Oh no. Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. No more. You said Pap can't even pay child support. He I don't think he only worked 2 days at the what is that? The iHeart radio station. He only worked 2 days there. And I don't think that's paying nothing.
Nothing.
Was it 2 days he worked there at the radio
Two
station?
days he worked there at the radio station.
And then
You know what's funny? And then
greetings.
greetings.
T fashion dial greetings.
Greetings.
Go ahead. What you say?
Go ahead. What you say? I said, you want to know what's funny?
What?
My mom was a Pisces and my dad was a Gemini.
Ooh. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. And I tell you, the household stayed constantly hilarious.
Oh yeah, we got the two twins and the two fishes.
And when on her up days, it would be like my dad mellow down days. And when she's not feeling when she's on her down days, he was always in high spirit. It was like their energy just flip flopped. It fed off of each other. It was like that bond, that connect, that crisscross. My up, your down. You know, he's a good twin. He got the good twin and the bad twin.
Oh, okay.
So I thought about that with, bless you, with Rem being a Gemini and Pat being a Pisces. And I thought about that. I was like, and then when I look back at their interviews, I can see the energy, how they are competitive with each other. And I think that was a downfall of a lot because there was a lot of competition in the household.
Okay.
You know.
I got joy to the world.
Yeah. So I think that had to do with a lot of things too, the competitiveness.
Okay. I wanted to wait a minute. Okay, I want to show this one clip here. You said Papoose is not moving in with her, nor with wait. Papoose is not moving in with her, not with her brother living there, and allegedly her sister and her kids. He is a Pisces, just like she is. They don't like people in their business. Seal is rubbing off on him. See, that's how my Pisces is. Oh my God. He is so private. Any little thing. I don't like that because I'm an Aries. I'm just bubbly and like free spirited, you know. I'm a helper. I'm always trying to help people. And I do like a lot I like people coming over and I'm like kind of open book when it comes to things, and he is not.
You're a social butterfly and he's a private person.
Yeah. There we go. Yes, she said I'm a Gemini. And she do a lot until we crash out. That's my sister.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's that twin. That's that good twin, bad twin.
Yeah, because my sister started doing stuff. I have to fall back. I'm like, okay, I might be getting the other person today because this I'd be like, wait a minute, this symbol. Then I have to remember she is a Gemini, and okay, all right, okay, okay. Honey, my sister, she now I think it was last week. She was kind of upset with me about something. Then she came to my daughter's graduation. Then we was cool. I said, okay, I got the other Gemini today. Okay, all right. You said she don't have. Unless Papoose. Unless Pat on some stuff. Wait a minute, she was just complaining about you. Not Big Guap. Not Big Guap. Let me bring this up here. Let me bring up this one slide here because I know some people were talking about her. They said Papoose. Remy Ma hit got Papoose jealous and in his feelings. Let's bring that up here. Let me bring this up here, guys. Because y'all know. Wait a minute. Now, let me bring this up here. So he's jealous about the song. What many songs did she do? He jealous of it. So let's see. Shout out to Empress. Excuse me. I'm not
to divorce her and let her go because deep down he knows she's the motion, she is the algorithm, y'all.
So Papoose still like the song?
76 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So today we are talking Remy Ma, and today we are talking her estranged husband, Pap, because he did something today that just tells me he watches everything that Remy Ma has going on, but refuses to divorce her, refuses to let her go, refuses to allow her to shine. When Cardi B was shouting out Remy Ma at her concert on her Am I the Drama tour, why is Pap up here reposting Cardi B concert videos from the This Is 50 page, who he clearly has a beef with dating back to when him and Remy Ma were on good terms as husband and wife, right? And then trying to rebrand Win Records into Win Records Network, like Remy Network. And now all of a sudden wanting to have entertainment available, want to incorporate boxing and all of the things. I thought y'all were a record label.
Now I did think that was weird. Why everything Remy is doing, why is Lost Records trying to do it? I did think that was weird. Was that Pap idea to do that? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that Pap talked Win Records into becoming a streaming service because Remy had one? Let me know what y'all think about that.
I thought y'all had artists that were putting out music and doing concerts and performance. What has Khadijah performed? Oh wait, she's got an upcoming performance in small print in August at a festival that is one of the headlines of Shabba Ranks, you guys, in 2026. But I've been sitting back and paping how Pap moves. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to come out and defend his mistress. He's not going to come out and defend his side chick in any capacity. There's been 2 diss records now aimed at you and your mistress, Claressa. But Pap knows better than to get in the booth and go after his wife. It literally would close everything. Then everything really would be shut down for Claressa Shields if Pap did that, right? It would be completely over. Right now, it's almost over, but it would be completely over for Pap if he did that. So what he does is he does these little subliminal things, right? Remy Ma's at a performance, you know what I'm saying, at a festival or whatever the case may be. Here comes Pap with old concert videos of yesteryear. Like, yeah, I used to perform too, right? So what is the latest stunt? As you know, Remy Ma and French Montana and Max B, they're getting a lot of love for Ever Since You Left Me, the remix. You know what I'm saying? Remy came on and bodied the track and stuck to the theme of the track. Like basically, ever since you left me, I glowed up. But in Remy's case, in Remy's verse, she said, ever since I left, I'm the motion. You know what I'm saying? You did everything I said you were going to do. I told you to play with somebody stupid, and you picked her too. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you to come pick up their clothes. They're folded. I showed receipts of all your clothes that are folded up and packaged up nicely that I got from the Amazon. And you're nowhere.
Yo, why won't Papoose come get his clothes? He got a lot of clothes. Why he won't come get them damn clothes? Or is Claressa telling him to leave the clothes there? She gonna buy them. She didn't, she's buying them all new clothes. Because why don't he go get them damn clothes? That is really weird. That he won't go pick up the damn clothes from there. Does he not have nowhere to put them? Maybe you should get a storage facility. Just saying.
To be found. When's the last time you saw the golden child? You know what I'm saying? While you're on here on the internet complaining about 38-year-olds being too young and got milk under their breath and stuff. As if you're not with a 31-year-old. Make it make sense. So all this traction, all this motion, all this positivity, you know what I'm saying, for Remy Ma, French Montana, and Max B. Because let's keep it a buck, Pap. If you and Remy were on good terms, you might have gotten an invite to the music video shooting. You know what I'm saying? You might have. But because your mistress has been so crass, has been so uncouth, has been so disrespectful, has been so out of line, has been so out of order.
Maybe Pap is upset that Remy keeps jumping on all these tracks and stuff, and he, feeling left out. Because he like hip hop, and he's not there to be the what do you call the hype man. So maybe he's feeling left out.
Has been allegedly set games against people. Remy Ma warned y'all, keep her name out y'all mouths. No subliminal stuff, no direct anything. And y'all kept going. Y'all keep flaunting this nonsense in our faces that we did not ask to see. So after Remy Ma goes viral, you know what I'm saying? Clarissa's punching the bags, but she might as well be punching the air as far as I'm concerned, because you can't do nothing. You can't say nothing. And all the things, and you can't get in the booth and respond either, because you don't have the chops to do what Remy Ma does.
Oh, maybe she gonna have somebody, last time allegedly she paid somebody when Remy made a diss. So maybe she's gonna pay that girl again, Remy Ma ex-friend, to go back in the booth and go after Remy. Maybe that's what she's doing.
So what has happened now? Well, let's take a look at Pap's Instagram stories, you guys. Pap wants to post and tag Busta Rhymes, The Real Swiss Beats, DJ Scratch, and Joey Bad ASS, and all of the things, because he wants to repost the New York Knicks anthem that they came out with in 2025. And why is it that Busta always has to put Pap on the remix and never the original track of anything? You know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? But I feel like this is a direct response to Remy Ma being on the remix of French Montana.
So y'all did one in 2025. So now, because Remy is doing one with them, you gonna try to take Remy shot and put your shit up here? What a BAN.
Song, and them releasing the remix at the height of the biggest, thing that is happening in New York right now, which is the New York Knicks being in the NBA Finals, right? And so you're filming this, I believe, outside of Madison Square Garden and all the things. You got the Pelly Pel custom made jackets for everybody. You got Daniel's Leather co-signing as well as having his own custom leather New York Knicks championship jackets for the celebrities. I believe FABOLOUS was there. You know what I'm saying? Promoting the jacket, promoting the limited edition, custom jackets, custom everything. But this is how Pap responds with the pettiness, and it's giving that maybe not enough people listened or pay attention to it. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? If you are mad and upset that your songs do not get enough traction, even when you're featured on other people's stuff, just say that, Pap. But it is weird how you and Claressa never can let anyone else have their moment. It is weird.
I'm gonna stop sharing it there, y'all. So, did we know Pap had went and put this on his story? Did we know Pap did this? What was the reason for this?
I seen it. I catch all of the whatever's on there. You know what I think? I think he's really upset because remember she said that he used to be her manager and was getting 20% of everything she was doing.
Right.
He's no longer her manager, and I think he's feeling some kind of way because look at her glow up. He doesn't get that money anymore.
Well, he getting 20% of Claressa allegedly now.
Claressa's money is not consistent like Remy's.
Oh yeah. You said Pap is actually not. Okay. I said Pap, he didn't rap, but I think he just ain't yeah. To make him go viral. What he did with that was good. But that one song he used to make him go viral, he got it. I don't know where it's at. I would never say Pap, but he just found that one song that can make him go viral. He said that's why I don't understand how BT puts on the Adidas, talking about she is not playing the game. For yes, he does. He said he has no plans. He said people should where they don't compare. He said yes, he is more underground. I told you I liked it Pat when he was with. I don't know why it's echoing, y'all. Let me see. I liked it Pat when he was with Remy. I don't like this Pat with Claressa. I don't like the Pat with Claressa. I don't like that. I don't know why. And I know it's the same person. I don't know. I think I liked him when he was more quieter. Maybe that's it. Maybe, I don't know, y'all. I don't like this new Pat. I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it's Claressa. Maybe it's because he's wet and she's such a nasty, vile person that it makes him look that way to me. I don't know. He said they're both phenomenal rappers. Yeah, I think so. But I don't know. I just think that to me, and it just could be me, it just seems like Remy is growing and blowing up more, that she's not with Papoose. I don't know what it is. And I think all the women are the women that have got divorced this year, and they just seem like they're blowing up to me. You know, I know they said Pat was very protective, and he didn't let Remy do a lot of stuff. Um, and now that she's on her own, she's like free because Pat and Remy has been together, like, in their 20s. So this is her stepping into her own, by herself, like a standalone, now. To me, and I think that she needed that. You know, like I said, she's been with Pap since her 20, and now she's seeing what she can do by herself, and I think she's doing pretty good. I think she's doing pretty good for herself. I, um, I think everything that she wants to do and that she puts her mind to, I think she's doing it, and it's blowing up for her. I can't wait for her new album to come out. I'm really, really, really waiting on that new album of hers to come out. Um, so I'm waiting on that. Now, I don't wish any bad on Papoose. I do not wish any bad on him. But I think by him being with Claressa, it has really damaged his reputation. I do. Now, we know that Claressa do not care about her reputation at all. She don't care. But Pat, when he was with Remy, he was really big on his reputation. His reputation, I think, and how he, looked to the world. And now he got with Claressa. He don't care no more. He don't care about it. It just like he don't care about his reputation anymore. Okay. Yeah, he said he is helping to destroy Claressa. I see how you. We do. You know what? See, this is the thing. Sometimes we have to have hard criticism, right? Because I can take constructive criticism. I can, right? And people have been trying to tell Claressa, Pap is not good for you. You should find you somebody your own age, somebody with no kids who don't have this drama, who is not married. Because sports are looked at as a family thing, right? And with Claressa running around here with Pap, everybody know he's married. That's not a good look for her. She has her whole life ahead of her. She wants to have kids and things like that. Go find you a man that's not married and that, don't have no kids or maybe have one kid and don't have all this baggage attached to him. And maybe Claressa can go get some therapy for herself and get to the root of why she's so angry. Because this relationship, I think, this relationship did not go the way that they thought it was going to go. All right, I said that. He said his verse was weak on a remix of Touch It with Busta Rhymes. Okay. Well, I said that. I said Claressa's the sugar mama. For all we know, his team could have been telling him how to make his music, but he don't listen like CS. Right. They both don't listen, so they both don't listen, and they both are not good for one another. Papoose reputation is in the trash. Claressa don't care about hers. But I hope something good comes out of the boxing commissioner meeting Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday to discuss her behavior because I think that part of it, Claressa doesn't understand that part of it. That piece of it where, yeah, you are a boxer, you're independent, you know, like a entrepreneur, right? But she doesn't understand, even when you're an entrepreneur and certain things that you're into, you still have to have a code of ethics, and you still are supposed to be abiding by those. And I don't think that piece, I don't think she understands that piece. But I think she feels like, well, I can do and say and do what I want to do. But she don't understand that there are consequences to her actions. And the reason I think she doesn't understand that is because people have been letting her get away with it for so long because of her past, what she went through as a child and Flint. So people have been overlooking it, and now they have let it get out of hand. It's out of hand right now. But she's going up to people, hitting them. She posted, she gonna knock people teeth out. It's like a snowball effect. It's all coming down with her. And I think in her mind, she don't think nothing's gonna happen to her. And you know, maybe nothing do happen to her, but I'm hoping it does. And they, you know, say, you know, they want her to get an evaluation. They want her to go to anger management. They want her to go to therapy, something. Maybe she needs to be tested, allegedly. You know, I'm just saying. Mike Tyson did stuff, and Mike Tyson wasn't as bad as Claressa was. To me, he wasn't as bad as Claressa is. Because Claressa is off the chain. She's teetering off a cliff. Now, I don't remember it either. Let me see. She treats her career like she lives in a zoo. She cannot run around and do as you please without consequence. I don't think she understands that piece with the consequences. That's what I think that's what's missing. Because she's have never had any consequences. That's what the piece that's missing. You said let her down gently because baby, when he leaves, I told y'all it's going to be a meltdown. It's going to be a meltdown. Let me see. Just believe she was starstruck. He just was as famous as she believed him to be. I said that. I don't think. I think she thought Papoose was more than he was because he was with Remy. She didn't understand that Remy was the clout. To me. She feels entitled from the past, getting away with everything. Yes. The blue look good on you, girl. He said, nah, don't let her down gently. Payback is enough. You are, he said he is going to have to put his thinking cap to get out of this. Yes. Claressa has already made that clear. That's why she never dated famous people, because if they break up, she didn't want what did she say? She didn't want to get embarrassed. You think he sees this now? Yeah. I think I don't think Papoose meant for this to go this far with Claressa. I think he planned on keeping Claressa in the cut until Remy exposed them, but they still could have stayed in the cut. because they still didn't have to go public, but I think Claressa wanted to. But she lies and says, "Oh no, I didn't want my relationship out here. I wanted to keep him for myself. You know, not that I didn't want, was ashamed of him or anything, but I wanted." She said she wanted to keep Papoose for herself. But I didn't understand that because even though Remy had exposed y'all, you could have still stayed in the cut. You wanted to come out here and think that you was gonna have the love like Remy and Pat did. That's what all that was. And you thought people were going to accept you being with Pat, and that didn't happen. Y'all the most unlike couple on the damn internet. That makes sense. But I think that you're not comprehending that part. You don't. I think Pat cares about his reputation and thinking that this was a mistake, but you don't care. You the one that don't care about your reputation. You will throw your reputation away from for Pat, and that's the scary part. And I think he's trying to figure out a way to, you know, just keep it as business without him losing his income that he gets from you. Because I got a feeling that if he breaks up with you, you're gonna try to get out of that contract, and then he's not gonna have nothing. Allegedly. And you keep saying it's your cat. It's not your cat, Claressa. Right? I don't think so. That's what you think in over here that Papoose is with. I think maybe he got you believing that. Because again, he's a game runner. But I don't think it's that. It's my personal opinion. I don't think it's that, Claressa. Yeah, I think Pat right now is trying to figure out a way out this shit, y'all. Claressa ain't getting no ring. Yes, I think they should have just kept their relationship. Well, Pat should have kept her in the cup because she's the loose cannon, y'all. She don't care what come out of her mouth, what she say or do. And if they do break up, she's gonna lose it. Now, we already know that Claressa doesn't take things well, and if you do break up with her, I hope that there's somebody there with her because we already know her situation, and I wouldn't want her to try to do that again. And another thing will be bad is that she doesn't have her friends anymore. Um, so she has nobody to fall back on, but probably her brother and her sister. Well, she do got one friend, that girl Nene. But other than that, she has nobody else. He says she's scared. I know he's scared. He said he's too old to not know better. Both? Okay. Yeah, it's good. But see, this is another thing I was thinking about. If he leaves Claressa, he can't go back to Remy. And then the little spotlight that he do get is by being with Claressa. So if he decides to leave Claressa, that he ain't gonna get that little 20% no more. And then also he's not gonna be in the limelight. Because I don't think that he messing with him. Even if he do decides to leave Claressa. So unfortunately, he's going to he probably will stay with her for the perks and the money. The perks and the money. Because they were in Aruba for 2 weeks and we know Papoose ain't paid for nothing, we know Claressa allegedly paid for that. Allegedly. All right, guys, we've been on here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live. I appreciate it very much. Also, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, and also y'all have my email address if y'all need to send me anything. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to my backup channel, which is Drop the T 2.0. Okay, please and thank you. Please make sure y'all subscribe to that channel, Drop the T 2.0. I will put it in the chat here, my link for, wait a minute. No, that's not it, y'all. Sorry. That's not it. What did I do that for? My other channel, Drop the T 2.0. Make sure you guys are subscribed to that channel. That is my backup channel, y'all, because y'all know YouTube is doing some things. They are doing some things. So we have to have the backup channels. And they doing something now. I don't know what they're doing. My other channel, which is Drop the T 2.0. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel as well. The link will be in the description box because it's not letting me do it now. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night, everyone. Let's put on my theme music to take us out of here. And if you guys want to send me anything, you can send it to my email or send it to me on Instagram. I will see you guys tomorrow. Here. Why are we not doing that? Sorry, y'all. Here we go.
Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the T, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the T, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, life in my veins. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we drive. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that hype. Machine, know what I mean? Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we ride. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
All right. Good night, everyone.